Hello,
There she
everyone.
is.
I believe
Nice.
we are live on Twitch right now, as it is 9 o'clock Eastern here on Twitch TV/Misfit Rolls. Welcome to the island of Misfit Rolls. We are all here. Happy to see your lovely shining faces on a Tuesday night. We're going to get into the game because I think there's some fun stuff to do. We do have some announcements, but we'll do that after everyone says hello. Hi, I'm Jake. As a reminder, I'm playing a half-orc blood hunter named Lamek Icewalker in this lovely campaign. Who's next? Someone say hello. Take some initiative, you fools.
Hello.
Hey guys. Oh, me first.
You have to be last.
Okay, fine. I'll go last.
Hello, my name's Adam. I play Dick Darkness. I'm an old man who punches stuff because he's a monk, and he looks like Dr. Octopus from the Sam Raimi and John Watts trilogy of Spider-Man films.
Perfect. Great.
Hello. Oh,
Jenny.
We
Hello,
are so
I'm-
in sync.
Jenny, and I'm playing Jalison Taffy Icewalker, Lamek's beautiful gnomish wife.
With guns.
Oh yes, I have guns. Yep.
Great.
It's like, is that code for something?
It's like, hey, I'm Gray. I'm playing Lord Reginald Huffington III, a dragonborn noble who is a bard of creation, of the College of Creation.
Lovely.
And heading up the party will be Tormont O'Zigamanus in his golden armor, the Hound of Vasselheim. And I'm Mike.
Man.
I don't
Is
have
that
a
a new-
nickname.
Is that a new title?
The Hound of Vasselheim
It's a
sounds
title.
new.
I think it's been a title the whole time. We just haven't said it out loud yet.
He hasn't been in
never
a
come
fight
up.
yet to put out
Yeah.
his war cry.
He's got to call his titles out.
You're talking
Gonna
about
call
you
it the
fought a
whole
wall,
title.
you fought a couple doors.
Gonna be able to 30
You
minutes
hit 18
introduction.
whole traps.
He's the type of guy who gets into a fight, announces every single title he has before he even throws
Yeah.
a punch.
I mean, yeah, we've established that every time
Well-
he does anything, he yells a word and does the thing.
We're all anime heroes here. That's what we're supposed to do.
Isn't that what we all like? Isn't that what life's about? Being anime
Yeah.
heroes.
What's up, everyone? I'm Q. I'm your dungeon master for tonight. I play every other character because it's fun.
Oh,
More
yeah.
funner. Forever DM.
So, like, there hasn't been another character yet. This
Yes,
is
there
the
has.
first
There's
one.
been walls. There's been doors.
There's I play all the walls and doors.
There's that guy
Singing
that
demons,
there's that guy that gave us all that jewelry,
Yeah.
singing fiends. Yeah,
whose
I
name
play
I've
the
totally
craft.
forgotten.
he has a name. It's in my notes.
I know he has a name. I just said I
Yeah,
forgot it.
no, I know. Just, I don't like go back to look for it. I don't think we got our last player introduction. Erica, say hello.
Shit,
Where are you?
hi.
Yeah, you are about.
Oh
I'm
shit.
Erica. I'm playing Narissa, our very, very frustrated warlock. Hanging out.
The best kind of warlock.
Like,
Very bad.
Literally,
The only kind of
very angry.
warlock.
Oh, very, very angry.
Well, that is a seamless hearing of our names and general
Boom.
characters we're playing.
Professional.
Flawless, absolutely. So yeah, I think we're going to get right into it. Quickly, we will. This will be our last session of Tomb of Horrors for a while. Depending on how tonight goes, you know, if this Minotaur that we're staring at doesn't destroy us all, then we will at some point return to this and continue on our way. But maybe that doesn't go so well tonight, and we'll have a reason to be stopping. And then, like we've announced previously, we will be doing a one-shot next week, run by our usual DM, the lovely Mike. So tune in for that, as Ginny and I will be away. And then Season 2 of the Isle of Misfit Rolls begins on March 1st.
That's,
We will see you again for that. 2 weeks away.
it's something.
I'm saying that to you,
Oh,
Mike.
no.
Mike, 2 weeks away.
We are doing a
prepared.
minute-for-minute 3-month trip on a boat. It's going to be awesome. It's going to take 4 years.
But hey,
minute for
woo!
minute on the boat.
before we reintroduce the world of Virtus back in Arc 2, hey, are we doing anything else between then and then?
No.
The other announcements, yes.
We're announcing the
Erica
announcements.
saving me 2 weeks in a row from doing the same thing. Yes, we will be doing our long form recap this coming weekend right here on Twitch, where we're all going to hang out and have a good time and talk about all of the previous happenings of Campaign 1. And we're going to do that on either
Totally
Friday or
sober.
Saturday, barring a couple scheduling things that we have to work out. But yeah, one of these lovely weekend nights we can all stay up late and have a good time and you
Is
know,
it this week or next week?
this weekend, this
Okay.
Friday or Saturday. Yep, and
We probably will decide it by tonight. We'll put a tweet out by the end of the night saying whether we're going to do it Friday or Saturday, because we probably should pick that tonight.
yeah.
Yeah.
If my brain worked, we would have chosen it before the stream went live, because I was like, I'll talk to them about that when we hang out before the stream. And then we talked about the Canadian government instead, so it always catches up to us.
The Canadian government.
Go government.
Yeah, so that will be happening though, either Friday night or Saturday night, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And just chillax with us. And then we will also be doing another form of recap that I think we're just going to not do as a Twitch stream, but just throw onto our podcast feed. Kind of a longer form, clean recap, most likely narrated by me. That we will put on the podcast feed to lead into season 2, in case you want to recap, or in case you found us on Twitch and YouTube here over the last couple weeks and have no idea what's been going on in campaign 1 or in season 1 and want to know what's going on going into season 2. So we'll have a kind of a run through of where we've been and how we got to where we are, and then you won't feel as overcome by having to, feel like you need to go back and listen to all season 1. You should, because it's good.
You should.
But
To be
you won't feel
fair,
like you need
also,
to.
the majority of season 1, it looks like it's a lot of episodes. Majority of the episodes are an hour long.
Yeah.
So it's not as
Yeah.
long as it looks.
So yeah, it's a good time. But yeah, so that is our announcements. Once we get into actual season 2, it's gonna be a lot less housekeeping. We're just gonna be here every Tuesday, playing our same old lovely characters.
And,
well, I
can I
say
do
our
a
same old
tease
lovely characters.
for
Not
the
everyone's
one
playing the
shot?
same old characters. What's that,
There
Mike?
will a little tease for the one shot next week is Mike's gnome voice is making a return.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
no.
Oh man,
Yay.
I'm very excited about that. That's excellent.
You're not gonna be here, unfortunately, but
we'll
you're
listen
missing the
to
gnome
it.
voice.
Yes.
We'll
And
give
for-
a
Or-
listen
yeah,
to
yeah,
it
yeah.
later.
That's what I'll be doing. The YouTube uploading and fineries on Wednesday the next morning. So I'll just listen to the whole thing while I upload it to YouTube. And that's I don't about YouTube. We have started uploading our streams there. And those will be on youtube.com/Misfit Rolls. I don't know if we're going to clarify a schedule for that or kind of when videos go live. We are not beholden to the demands of Twitch yet, so we can do whatever we want as far as YouTube goes. So I'm just going to do them as early as I can Wednesday and get them up and let those people watch there if they prefer that site instead of Twitch here. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks. Give us a like and a subscribe. But outside of that, I think we're done with announcements. I think it's time to turn it over to our good friend Q.
All right. Last where we left off, you had come into a smaller chamber through a fog that seemed to have been affecting you mentally. A lot of you had shaken it off, but you managed to persevere through and come to a large set of doors. You opened the doors. You started to descend the stairs, which were packed and thick with cobwebs that looked like they haven't been disturbed in quite a long time. As you descended to the bottom of the stairs, you noticed a figure at the back corner of the room. Oh, I lost my train of thought. You see a figure at the back corner of the room. Sorry, I just got distracted by
You're
something.
having a stroke for a second. I was like, oh, is he okay?
Uh-oh.
Something made me happy. You see on the back corner of your room a large figure. As this figure stands up and turns around, you notice it is holding 2 gigantic axes that is flaming in either hand. Green fell flame seems to encompass the entire surrounding area of the axe. As it looks towards you and says, "You are not welcome here." It takes one step and stands at its full height, almost a full 8 feet. It turns to the side and smashes into the wall. And as the wall crumbles towards the side, you see what looks like a larger human fall from in front of the wall and lumber over to its side as it rests against it, just breathing in very raspy and knotted breath, just like as the flesh drips from its bones. It looks to the other side to smash its axe into the wall and hesitates. And then just continues staring back at you. Eyes completely set ablaze with green fell flame. It repeats
said
itself.
It
You are
smashed the
not
wall.
welcome here. It smashes the wall to the side of it. The wall crumbles apart a bit, and what looks like a small, thin chamber, a body just walks out of it. And it goes to do it on the other side, but it decides it doesn't want to. As he repeats, "You are not welcome here," while staring at all of you.
Oh boy.
Well, friends, we should
Well.
probably be leaving then. Huh,
Mm-hmm.
time for some
No.
adventure.
Lamech is very nervous about
Um,
this, so he's already got his one scimitar in his hand that's got psychic energy, and he's holding his other one, and he's waiting to see if he needs to activate it. But he is definitely like, this seems like a tense moment, and I'm not letting my guard down. I don't know what's going on with either of these two people, but I'm
Would
not
it-
leaping to action yet.
Would it be fair to say that Jallison still has bad news out since she just
Sure.
shot that thing out? Okay. Cool.
So maybe we should go and try the arrow trap again.
Yeah, we can do that.
Nonsense. This good fellow is just helping us try to find our way out. Ah, my good sir, could you point us in? We're looking for our friends. Could you point us in that direction, please?
You watch as it takes a step towards you, and as it goes to breathe out, you watch as the green fell flame just and come out into the air.
Good Gesundheit, my friend. Unfortunately, I am out of handkerchiefs.
It just stares at you.
Oi.
We don't need to be here. Let's maybe let's not. You know. Hey, great thought. Again, arrow trap back there might have some stuff in it. Might be super great.
Without being too spoilery for me, would I know if this person would still be alive today?
You have no idea. There are
Okay.
rumors going around, but you have no idea.
Okay, because I haven't finished campaign 1 yet. I didn't know if
Mhm.
this would be like this guy's been gone for
No.
hundreds of years. Okay.
You hear it start to smell, almost like a
Oh,
Wait, like it's sniffing the air?
yeah. As it kind
Okay,
of puts
I'm
its,
like,
it puts its head up, and you watch as the eyes are lit ablaze, as the fell starts to fall and kind of wisp out, and it looks
Does his
down
eyebrow
at.
raised?
No, it looks down at you though. Holy One.
Uh-oh.
oof.
That's bad.
Insight check, please.
Oof.
What are you?
I want to get his
Insight.
vibe. What does that mean? Is that a
Does-
mean holy?
Okay,
thing?
go ahead.
Is Tormont actually a holy man?
Go ahead and roll insight.
He's not.
I think I get something with insight. I have advantage on insight checks because I have my
Monk
visage.
bullshit.
Yeah, all my
He
shit
is a
up.
paladin of cockiness and smugness and self-righteousness.
That checks out, actually.
That is a 27.
Devotion to himself.
Pissed off.
Oh, he's
is what
upset
you
about the holiness.
Yeah. That's what you can read off his face. That is very obviously looking mad.
Tormont is his own god. Let's be honest here.
boy, you the one that's been causing these problems.
It
And I
looks
point-
it looks towards you and kind of just gives a little, and you watch as its back hoof starts to dig in, almost like it's crushing the stone beneath it, as it starts to plant its foot extremely deep, and his head begins to lower.
quick question. One, can I see this thing, or can I only hear it from where I am? Up?
You and Lord Huffington, the Great, can only hear what's happening. You can't see it from where you are.
Ah, okay. Never mind. There goes my question.
What is going on with this other?
It is just hanging beside him. Just
What does that person look like? Do they look like a familiar
No,
person?
it doesn't. Actually, make a perception check.
Perception? Oh, that's not my skill set.
Actually, you know what? Make a history check.
Ooh, history is my skill set. Do I get advantage because it's a spooky dark thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Check, baby.
What's the
23.
notion in the basket?
23.
23.
You notice that the creature shares about the same height as the Minotaur that you were looking at, and you start to really.
Okay.
You're kind of focusing on its gaze, and you start to notice the sashing that looks like it's rotting away, or part of the skin. You're noticing that it's like a leather sashing, almost like a ripped up tunic. And then you start to recall the giant kin, Peril, that you used to travel with.
From Chroma's Call.
Yeah. And you realize, oh, that looks like it.
2 down.
He looks like he's been
Do
dead
we-
a very long time.
Do we all recall that, or just him?
I would say because he's looking at it right now, he does. Eventually, like, he would probably clue everybody into that, unless all of you want to try to ascertain that as well, if that's what would come up in thought at this point.
Tormund is not breaking eye
I'll roll a
contact with
dice.
this,
Go ahead.
this bull.
The ones nearest
Natural 20.
me,
Yeah, so
Plus
you would go
whatever.
notice.
Ooh.
the
Long.
ones nearest me, I will give like a kind of a knowing look to, like, and like, pay attention to that guy. He's worth looking at.
As he's not breaking eye contact, he says, "Holy One. Blood for the walls."
Hey, so pro tip, that sounds really bad. Maybe, like, I think we've got, let's just, back, maybe let's not.
How tall are the ceilings?
I would say the ceilings are about 12 feet here.
Okay.
He's about 8 feet.
Dick took a step back, by the way.
Because Torgar
I
looks
am-
fucked up too, right? He looks kind of undeadish too. Like his veins are all fucked up. And
He
green,
look
you said?
like the fur. The fur still looks very smooth and well kept, but it looks matted, and it in some spots it looks almost like he has a very groomed mange case.
Okay,
You
but that's
notice
it. Okay.
You're noticing, like, as he's talking, he's kind of like gesturing his head side to side, almost like he's trying to get it comfortable. And as he does, you notice, like, there are spots of skin missing where you can see right through the jawbone. There's, like, the eyes the eyes have the fell kind of coming out of it completely, but you can tell, like, one eye socket's probably completely gone and eviscerated.
Yeah.
You can tell the horn has, like, a crack all the way through it. The gold chandlings that are hanging from the front of it, you could tell they've seen better days. Like, as you start to really look at them, you're like,
He's still digging those hooves into the ground.
oh yeah.
My friend,
Tormund.
if I were you, I would not do something I would regret.
Oh,
This
no
does not
way.
need to go to violence. Let us all just sit, have a cup of tea, and we can work this out. Just point us into the direction of our friends, and we shall be leaving this god-forsaken place.
You hear him say, like, almost quietly, but you can all hear it, "Blood for the walls." And I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw who is in earshot of it. So that would essentially be everyone, whoever's within 60 feet.
Wisdom saving throw, you said?
Wisdom saving throw.
Is this against magic?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Can I have
everyone
advantage?
who is close to me, don't forget that +5.
Within 10 feet of you, right?
Yep.
So the
Hell.
back 3 aren't.
Uh-oh.
No.
I think I'll be fine. Let me see if I get advantage.
Y'all could just walk down the stairs. It's 10 feet.
I'm protecting them.
Well, you know what's spooky?
Not
I
at
rolled a
this point.
7.
7? Okay.
Although I'm really
29.
really surprised if he has line of sight that he can target us.
No, it's from what you can hear.
Hearing, yeah.
Hey
You can
guys,
hear it.
I hope you're really. Is this against a disease by any chance?
Not a disease.
Or is it charmed or frightened?
It is charm or frighten, yes.
Oh, I get advantage.
I
Okay.
think I get advantage on those too.
Zoinks. Oh, that's much
Wait.
better number. Okay.
In response to that,
First one's better.
Mhm.
24. Hold on. 24, by the way.
Okay.
Does everyone say their numbers?
Yeah, can I
29.
get
oh,
everybody's numbers?
16.
No.
26.
My number's a no.
26,
I got a 3.
3, 16, and 7, Gray?
Yeah.
Okay. As you hear it enter your ears, anyone who is below an 18,
That's not me. I'm fine.
Fuck.
you are frightened. You hear the voice chill immediately through you. And it sends this eerie hum all the way to the back of your head that is just immediately filling. Oh, the music stopped. That immediately fills you with this unending sense of dread.
Except if you're
In
within 10 feet of Tormont, because he's so fucking badass
Can't be right.
that he gives off vibes
On the
of
one hand,
fucking awesomeness.
you're more than 10 feet
Does
from
that
me, and
do
even then it'd be a
anything for me?
13.
Well, take a step to me then.
Are people?
'Cause
Yeah.
I already
We
added.
can't. We're
There's a
frightened.
monk between me and you.
Or I'll
Oh, no,
take a
if
step
you're-
towards you.
If you already added that all, then yeah, that happened.
Okay, yeah.
So you have 3
Okay.
pass, 3 fail. But you were saying in response?
In response, I am going to cast web on him,
Okay.
and I think he's just stuck there. Wait,
You
Should
they have to make
save.
a strength check.
On his turn or now?
a check or a save.
It says a creature restrained by. Wait, hold on.
So here's an important question for me: is what can I see? Because I can't see the target that supposedly frightened me.
No, you cannot. And this is something that is based on hearing. It's almost like an echo thing. So as it whispers that, it whispers like this echo to anything out that can hear it within 60 feet.
Okay,
It's a
but
hearing.
how far can I see down those stairs?
You can probably see a little bit ahead of Jallison.
Probably like that
Until-
kind of thing.
Yeah, right around there.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what I needed to know.
Okay, it says that each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it's no longer restrained.
Okay, so you cast web in just like the general area around him.
It says it's a 20-foot cube.
So basically, the entire room is now one big web.
No, 20-foot cube, not 20-foot radius.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
exactly the. Oh yeah.
It's the whole room.
Oh, you're right.
Is
I was
it?
thinking. Oh yeah. Well, there you go.
Jallison's scared. That's her first.
So
He
she
Yeah.
just
inked, she inked when he came up.
so a
I
giant
mean,
ink of web.
technically, if it's 20 feet, it gets also Jallison and Tormund, if we're gonna be specific about it. But
Is it? Wait, how much?
No, they're right at
15
the
feet,
edge of it.
20
20
feet
by
Put it in the
here,
corner.
right?
It'd be the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Huh, well,
Yeah, if you look at the squares of the room, each square is 5 feet. I don't know why the
1, 2,
yeah.
3,
The
4.
word
Oh, I
is
see what
actually
you're saying.
20
Oh, that's
by
super
20.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the arrow does that because it doesn't take into account the square that you're on. The first square that you move to is the first 5
Oh, I
feet,
see, I
right?
see.
So the whole
Yeah,
room's
yeah,
web.
okay.
Yeah.
And
Better
yeah,
for
if you're
moving
within 10
between
feet of Tormont, you can't be frightened.
Oh, you just can't be a period, full stop?
Oh, sweet.
Full stop.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so Jallison's fine. So Jallison's not frightened.
Okay, so then
right?
she's not frightened.
Or of courage.
Nice.
Dope.
Well, it's just your spellcasters. Goodbye.
Yeah, these guys in the back.
You guys don't have components anyways. Come on, what are you gonna do?
I can't cast
mean,
2 of my
they-
6 spells, but I can also only cast 2 spells. So
They are flammable,
Mm-hmm.
and
He's holding burning axes.
yeah. So I mean, if you want to burn your way through them, you can.
I think it would set the whole thing on fire.
I think it would all turn fire and potentially I don't know if he's immune to fire damage.
He would
This
die
is the fire
immediately.
room. Oh, and there's a weird smoke right behind us too. I wonder if that's flammable.
I don't know, but Jellison inked. I don't know why I thought it was only going to be 4 squares, but whatever. Here we are. I've done it now.
That's good. We got space between him and us. He's got difficult terrain or whatever it is. Okay.
Both of them
Yeah.
do, to be fair.
Yeah,
Anyway,
both of them.
This is where we stand. Hey,
Jellison's
like,
got her gun
let's
out.
not-
She's scaling the wall and getting on the ceiling.
Are
if
we?
she can.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we probably should just leave. You know.
I mean, we can still
I'm
leave,
of the
but
same
I'm not
inclination
gonna...
as you.
Thank you. Finally.
Now's not the time to be afraid.
No, now seems like a really good time to be afraid. Like,
Then get
like
over
a
it.
really good time.
You just keep
On a-
hearing, that resonant echo over and over. The
Why? Is there
we
a
keep
door? Do
having
you
to
see
make
a door in
saves?
there? Wait.
Honestly,
Oh.
I'll nuke the entire area, except they're in the way. I make a gesture to the rest of the party.
Hold on a second. Can you see a door in there? Does anybody see anywhere we can go from in here? Is there a door?
See a possible source of the problem. That's what we're here for. Not just
To
to
be
leave.
fair, Nessa or Narissa, we haven't really seen too many doors just glancing to begin with. We have to find them. So who knows? This could be the way out. But given what we're seeing right here, and looking at that guy, and she'll look at the guy to her left. I
What
don't
guy?
think that other way.
Can somebody roll a d6 for me?
Do we want it to be bad? I can do it. No, go Jenny for it. Go
6.
for it.
6.
Erica, you're normally good at 6s. What are you talking about?
You're right.
I hope we needed high. I just had a 6 in my hand.
Okay.
I want to kill something or have it.
Y'all can't see it, but this is our guy. This is what's the Goliath's name?
Guy's name is Harold.
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 This is Harold.
So like H-A-E
Harold.
that are combined like in the Nordic alphabet
Yeah.
are L.
Okay, get out of the way and I'll nuke it. If you don't get out of the way, I'm still gonna nuke it. Says Stroller Huffington.
Well, I will
Yeah.
Tormount
Yeah,
still facing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start to back up the stairs, shield up, sword resting on top of the shield, and so he
Mhm.
has a little crook there for the shield, so it can. And then at that point, he'll activate his magical collar, and the helmet starts coming up and over, and now he has the golden dog helmet on. And
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
and he's gonna slowly start backing up the stairs, and as he goes to as he's going up, if Jallison's beside him, he'll kind of move the shield over and kind of hook it in front of her and start to kind of pull back if he practices
I
limit.
scaled the ceiling.
Okay, so
Mhm.
anybody as he's backing up, anyone that's in his way, he's slowly just nudging them back. Like, do not stand in front of me. If he comes barreling through, he's meeting the Golden Hound of Vasselheim.
You're doing a hold me back move, and you just see like tiny scimitars like coming out past your legs, like yeah.
Yeah. I have two
All right.
little notches in the bottom of my shield that where Lummox's arms can fit right through and stab.
It's a thing. That's canon.
Bro, we are
No,
we are
Huffington
a
is
2-person
afraid.
phalanx.
And he's got his button up, and he's got his hand on the button.
Do it.
What are you doing, Huff?
I've warned them to get the hell out of the way. I use
know you
synaptic static, and that's the target square.
Okay. What does that do?
Backing it, we've backed out.
It's a 20-foot
On the
radius.
ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll hit you. You're backing out.
Oh, we're not in it
Sure.
anyway.
Jallison, if you're staying there, it will hit you.
I have scaled the ceiling. I'm still on the ceiling, but I'll back up like a
It's like a
a
big
square, I
radius
guess.
thing.
It's like
I
a
feel like-
fireball.
I feel like you would know. Like if one of the spellcasters in your party says, "Hey, don't stand there anymore,"
Well,
you
you
know that
said
it's a big
this.
area.
You said that which square
can't
is the
see there.
center?
Here.
Right here, because it's the only one I can see.
Yep. So he's casting
That
it
purple
right there.
square right there.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a 20
Damn it.
radius, so it's going to hit everybody at the top of the stairs as well.
I
Then
warned
I'll-
I warned everybody to get the hell out of the way, and
Yeah.
Okay,
nobody
well,
I'm
I
on top of Gray, but I'm on the
Oh.
ceiling.
Mhm.
These are the decision makings that lead us to definitely TPK tonight.
And so, look, I have like
Jesus
no hit
Christ.
points.
Go
and no
big or go
items.
home.
I'm dying.
So it's DC 21 will saves for them down there.
Sounds good.
I used to have a 21 DC. And that always stuff went away.
Oh yeah, we're no longer frightened because now we're around Tormont.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, his aura.
Aura.
Oh, then I wasn't frightened before anyway. If I was
No, you
next
were
to him.
No, yeah.
I was like, if we had a couple more levels, that 10-foot radius would have gone to 30.
Okay,
Oh,
they
okay.
both
I was
they
good.
both fail.
Okay, so they will proceed to take 23 psychic damage from Synaptic Static, and anytime they attempt to do a... 1 second here. Anytime they attempt to do an attack roll or ability check or constitution saving throw to maintain concentration for the next minute, they're down a d6. It's subtract a d6 from each one of those, right?
Okay,
Nice.
sounds good.
Yeah.
What does that
All
spell
right.
look like? How does Huffington do that spell?
Well, he's got the drum, right? And like he's drumming his clawed talons on it ever so briefly, and then all of a sudden, like out of the blue, he just like lifts up the other hand and just BAM! Like as loud as he can, and it's sort of like as if it's the sensation of almost like a sudden clap of thunder or a door slamming loudly, and it just starts everybody in the area and puts them into a sheer like hysteria style panic because it's psychic damage, right?
Dope.
Okay,
Rattling brainstems.
go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, yep. I was about to say we're doing this
Okay.
thing.
Mhm.
Oh,
Should we roll it in roll 20 just to make it easy?
I can always add it. It's not a big
Okay.
deal.
All right. I'll just roll my own.
I gotta mark off that
Okay,
synaptic
okay.
static. Where is it again? Oh, there we go.
That's an 8 for Tormont.
Classic Narissa.
Okay.
I got a 17.
hold on. Let him call for it. Get
Was
your
it
numbers
almost
ready and let him call for it.
I saw yours, Erica, by the way.
Let me know when everybody's ready.
No.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 25 to 20. Oh, hang on. 20 to 15.
15.
16.
17.
Oh, okay.
16.
Cool.
That plus 10 really came in handy.
Who's got Dex between
I rolled a 6.
My Dex is a
Jallison
20.
and Dick?
Yours is probably also 20.
Those are both 20. So who wants to go first?
Well,
then?
Jenny, is your Dex a 20?
My dex is a 20 and my initiative is plus 10.
I mean, your initiative's higher,
I
so
don't
just
know
go
if
ahead. Go first. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, God. Every time. This fucking mouse. Sorry, just loading it back in.
We're doing some organizing.
Some intermission.
So, guys.
Jallison, you were 16, and then...
Dick is also 16, but she'll go first.
Okay, I'll just add you after her.
So, how many are we about to lose in this encounter? Everybody? Half of them?
I'm absolutely going down.
You're dead? Stay in the back.
I'm gonna die. Oh no! Okay, well, look. On the one hand, I'm gonna drop to 0 hit points at least once.
Nope.
Because
I'm the
okay.
first one
Also,
down.
so keep in mind, everybody has, as far as I'm aware, I haven't been told otherwise. Everyone has Death Ward activated.
15 to
and
10,
I'm.
sorry?
Someone
What
has-
is
Oh,
Death
I have
Ward?
a 13. I have a 13.
Yeah, I was
13?
15.
So, yeah. So don't forget, you all have Death Ward. And I
What
have.
is that
I think I
again?
also. If you go drop to 0 hit points, you actually drop to 1 instead.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then
I have
I'm
that
gonna.
twice.
Is that a concentration?
No, it just is a thing that's been lasting for 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm an undying warlock, so like I theoretically can die at some point.
Eventually.
Or yes, your job.
Mike, what was
job
your
is to
roll?
die and just come right back.
Oh, are these
All
considered
right.
undead?
I had an 8.
Ooh.
They seem like it.
You're an 8, right?
Yep.
That's what you got? Okay.
Okay, wait.
So the spell
Can I
goes
ask-
off.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yep.
2 questions really quick. One, if we leave Mike's aura, are we frightened again?
I don't think so.
Does
No,
it
unless
get
does
rid
it
of the
erase
condition,
the
or is it-
condition, or is it just when you're within it, Mike?
It just says can't be frightened.
So if
Wow.
we're already frightened, then we're still frightened, right?
Yeah, then you're still. If they enter your aura now, they're still frightened. I think it's when it happens when they're in your aura.
Well, I think
Well,
since I was
cannot-
next to
yeah.
him when it
No,
happened, I think.
yeah,
you're
when you
good.
were next to him, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Cannot be frightened.
probably
Can be
wouldn't have
present
aimed,
tense
but-
too, though.
Mhm.
I am not
something
frightened. Yeah.
to keep in mind for you as the DM, because of Undying Warlock garbage, if I get targeted with an attack directly, whether it's a spell or an attack, they have to make a Wisdom save to do it.
Sounds good. Okay.
Just as an FYI.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Will I get hit? No, because I'm in the back. But
So,
They could have ranged. We don't know.
at the top of the order, you hear a shattered scream come from the room, as you could tell that the monster is fighting within its own head for a split second, and then you hear the you. Now, when it enters the web, it has to make a dex save.
Yes. Dex save.
Well, when it starts its turn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's starting its turn there, I
Minus
guess.
a D6, right?
And minus a
let me
D6.
find it.
Okay.
Right, Gray?
Yeah, it's minus. Well, no, because it's not a saves. It's ability checks.
Ability checks.
Oh, it's checks.
Or is it
Oh,
a dex
okay.
save?
Yeah, so it says
Oh, okay.
each creature that starts its turn or enters the webs in its turn must make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
If it
so
fails, then it's restrained.
it's a 21.
I don't know.
It succeeds.
It's a save, though.
Yeah,
it's your
a
racial
13.
one.
Minus
Yeah.
D6.
It
So
needs
now
to
it's
ma-
just.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Greg?
He can make an intelligence saving throw DC 21 at the end of his turn to see if he can break it.
But you said he has to roll a D6 if it's a save?
No,
check.
it's
No,
attack
ability
rolls,
check.
ability checks. The only save that he gets the D6 subtracted to is Constitution for
Okay.
concentration.
Typically for concentration, yeah.
I've got it all. I've got it all right here.
Okay.
Okay, and at the end of the turn,
Then
he
he's
can
safe.
make the save to break it. Yeah.
Intelligence save, yeah.
So now, does he move through? Is it regular terrain or is it difficult terrain?
It does not say.
Then it's regular terrain. If it doesn't specifically
Oh wait,
say
no.
difficult terrain.
The webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure their area,
Okay, so that's going to be
so they are
5,
difficult.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to be able to get right on you.
Oh, we got 60 feet of movement?
Yep.
On me?
Whoever is
No.
here.
Oh,
Whoever is
I
out
was-
the
Torment Huffington is
somebody
who it is.
moved me. I'm actually.
I know you're
on
on
the ceiling
above him. Yep,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, that's right.
So as he kind of you just hear the slow. As he's walking up the stairs, you hear the as the axes are being dragged up the steps. As he comes to the front, he just kind of, Holy One, blood for the walls, and he just holds his two axes up, and he's gonna bring his attacks down on Tormont.
Bring it.
He's gonna make his first attack.
It hits.
Yep, it's 26.
What's
That
your
hits.
AC?
21.
Yikes. Well, in theory, if he rolls a 6 on a D6, he still hits. Yikes.
Okay,
Let me
Best
see.
roll a
Can I
D6.
cast this on somebody else?
that's
Nope.
gonna be
Just me.
for the first attack. Not too bad. That's not too bad. That's gonna be 13 points of slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
for the first one. Plus, that's 3 of these. Plus 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
On his next attack. That's going to be. That is a 9. So 24.
Oh. Did you subtract the D6 on that one? Or
Oh, I did not. Sorry, you're right. Let me roll the d6. Minus 24 minus 2, 22.
Oh,
Okay, so-
that's going to come in clutch, though. At some
It-
point, right?
How much?
20. That's going to be. Ooh, big roll. That's going to be 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then another 12 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then the last attack. He wants the holy one. That's going to be 27. That's a 12 on the dice minus 5. It's another 22.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think he could have failed that one, actually.
Oh, you're right. It would have put him right at 21. So yeah, either way.
Oh, ugh, that's 23 points of slashing. Got an 11 and a 12 on the dice.
Okay. He'll take that as well.
And 9, 10, 11 points of fire damage.
So how much total for that turn?
Oh, jeez, Mike.
11.
Quick,
You said
do a bunch of
20?
math like right now.
How?
So that was 20. How much slashing? It was 23 slashing.
23.
For the
You said
last
11
one.
and a 12. 23 slashing.
Yep.
And what was the other part? 23 slashing. How much fire damage?
11 fire.
11.
And 11 fire damage. Let me just quickly read something here.
Mm-hmm.
Because he might be taking all that damage back.
If he fails it.
That's fun.
Get him, Mike. Get him.
It's a class feature.
You big holy man.
I see your damage, and I raise you a middle finger.
It has to be against someone other than me.
Mm.
Oh, fuck.
Or he would have taken all that
Look
damage
at you
back.
protecting other people.
Oof.
Son of a
So
bitch.
as he does all that damage, as it sticks, you watch as he like brings the axes back up as he's just been chopping at your shield, and he brings them up and he throws his head back, and he just kind of and whacks himself in the face, and you watch the jaw disconnect, and you watch as he turns around and it loosely like dangles there, and and you watch as the fell flame just immediately erupts out of his nose. And that's going to be his bonus action.
I assume he's
that'll
got
be-
some sort of breath weapon.
And that'll be the end of his turn.
Oh,
Quick question as I'm watching. Did he, when he breaks his own jaw, does any blood come out at all?
Yeah, you watch as it like, but it's more like an ichor than it is a blood.
Ounces blood.
hmm
Ah. He's actually a robot. Sorry, Jake.
That's going to be Lord Huffington. He's right up on
Polymorph. Make a wisdom save 21.
Hmm.
you. He fails.
He fails? He is now a pet tortoise.
Cute.
Solid.
Okay.
Well,
So you watch as he.
how long does polymorph last?
An hour based on concentration.
hmm
Little buddy.
Lord Huffington still frightened of it. Somebody do something about it!
We can put him in the hell pit.
Throw him in the mist. The mist. The transporting
No,
mist.
you don't want to damage it at all, Mike. What are we doing here?
Put him
No,
in
you
the
put him in the
hell
mist.
pit.
It's going to teleport him somewhere else.
Oh, that
teleport
missed.
him. It's just gonna put him somewhere else in the dungeon that we
know
have
where
to
he
go.
goes. Put him in the hell
He
pit.
won't have any axes.
I think we have to go to the hell pit if this is not the right direction. That's the only
Yeah,
way
the
we can
arrow
go.
Figure out what you want to do with him. He's terrifying.
Is there no save for the frightened at the end of the turn?
God, does the frighten still work? Are we afraid of this thing that we know is a turtle? Does it look
Yeah,
like
you're
if
still
somebody,
afraid of it.
if somebody walked
You
in,
still
we'd
know
just
what
be
it
like,
is. You're still afraid
Okay,
of it.
so the rest of Lord Huffington's turn is backing the fuck away from the door.
How long does this last, you said?
An hour.
An hour based on Lord Huffington's concentration.
So is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, and you move away. Okay, that
Yeah.
goes to Jallison.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You know there's a man downstairs.
Yeah, so I am going to... I'm gonna just move up here, but I'm actually gonna be on top of my husband, oddly enough.
Hey.
Um,
Ew.
and I'm gonna shoot
Little
this
Spider-Man
dude
kiss.
back here.
Okay.
Um,
I would say you'd probably have to get closer to the stairs to do that.
oh, is it angled down?
Yeah, it's angled pretty far down, so you'd have to, I would say, get about midway down the stairs to shoot him.
Has that is Gray? Was that sphere that you did? Was that like a one-time thing, or is it like a if I enter it, I'm gonna be fucked up?
Oh,
No, it's like a fireball. It just goes off and that's it.
Okay. So then I will go back past this dude, and I will get right here then, since Homeboy's a turtle.
You're still frightened of him.
No, she's
No,
not.
I'm
oh no,
not.
she was in the aura when she was near Mike.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Yeah, me and you are the only ones who are scared right now
Yes. So
Of the turtle.
I am.
of the turtle.
What shots do I have? Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot that thing in the back.
All right.
Back there. Let's see what happens. That is 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. Hold on. I have a piercer thing. So I'm gonna re-roll one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's way better. Okay. That's 22 plus 5, so 27 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh, and I think I get to shoot again?
You get 2 attacks.
Oh.
Fighter. You maybe get 3 attacks.
Wait, it says attacks per action? Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. All right.
You spend for bad news. For bad news, you spend one of those attacks reloading, I believe, right? Because it has the reload.
I
So it's like shoot.
think...
So if you have 3 attacks
Hold
per
on.
action, it's shoot, reload, shoot. I think that's how that works.
Typically, what Percy has to do.
I think so, right? Yeah.
I think I can't remember if I took something, so I wouldn't have to do that, though.
You didn't take that feat, I don't think.
Crossbow expert.
No, it wasn't
no,
that.
there's one called like Gunner, which lets you ignore reloads as like part of like, the attack.
Okay. Lightning reload. You
Mhm.
can reload any firearm as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I will use my bonus action to reload.
Okay.
17.
17 will hit.
Ooh, okay. Do you want to desecrate the corpse of the person we came here to save? Q laughed
18.
knowingly.
18. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
18. Okay.
And
That's your turn.
I think so.
Yep.
Because I can't
Action,
do another
bonus
bonus
action.
action. And I can't cast a spell, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Or well, I can't change my Can I change my weapon?
No. Change your weapon out to like the pepper box, or the pistols, or whatever you have.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's fine.
okay. Yeah, I'll just maybe swap my weapon now that I know that I have to do the reload thing. But
Okay.
I'll choose that in a second.
Okay.
If you want to move on to the next person.
All right. Sounds good. That's your turn. We go to Mr. Dick.
All right. Dick is going to take
That's
a deep...
darkness, comma, Dick.
Darkness Common Deck, Esquire. Let's see. How much is this? Easy. I'm going to run on the wall, boop, 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 get down here, 10 feet away.
Mhm.
Actually, no. I'm going to run up right on his face as my arms are moving and getting ready to strike. His little walking cane he has with him.
How many arms do you have?
4.
Don't forget about the web.
4 astral
Just
arms.
4?
Oh,
Don't you have 6?
well, 2 real arms, 4 astral arms. That's why I'll run on
Yeah.
I'll run on the wall to avoid the web.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm going to come up and make a strike with my cane. That is a stunning strike. So let
Okay.
me see if I hit
Ooh.
first, I suppose, right? I have to do
Yes.
that.
You can declare stunning strike after you hit,
If
so
I
you
hit or
don't have
not.
to waste
yeah,
the
so I
key.
don't have to wait a
Yeah.
key. Well, that's a 29 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll hit.
All
that's a
right.
little bit.
I will try to stunning strike.
That doesn't hit.
Okay.
I-
What's the save?
A stunning strike is a 19 con.
Oh, he's a conny boy. So
I'm
that's
sure
okay.
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. 18.
All right.
Hey.
He is stunned, which means everyone gets advantage when and to hit him, I believe.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yes.
So, I will mark off stunning strike. That's a key point. Boop, boop, boop. And now my arms will go in for, let's see, one more strike normal, and then I'm going to use not step of the wind, fury blow. So I'm going to make 3 unarmed strikes with my arms.
See, if you were an animal, it would have been furry of blows.
I know, right? If only. So I'm going to go ahead and make these 3 strikes with my arms at advantage.
I know what my next character is.
Kung Fu Panda.
Are you
Alright.
attacking the corner dude?
Yeah, the dude down the corner. Yeah. 27 to hit. I'm assuming hits.
That'll hit.
All right. That first damage is 14, plus I got to add a d8 because I got to add a d8 on one attack whenever I have my arms out.
Okay.
So 14 plus, let's see. First attack is 15 damage with the arms.
Okay.
It's all force magic, if that makes a difference.
Okay.
17 to hit on the second strike.
Okay. That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay. And then that is 11 force damage.
Okay.
And then my last strike with my arms at advantage is a 24 to hit, which hits. And then
Okay.
add an extra 7 force damage.
Nice.
And then with the rest of my movement, I'll move back up the wall and end up right where I started.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Sounds good. Lamek.
Right.
He's stunned! Hit him! Please! I mean, this
Yeah,
is what I
yeah.
sound like!
Trying to decide if now's the time.
I think if it's any time, it's right now.
There
If we know
feels like
it's
a
we
lot
want to
less
do.
of a threat now that he's a turtle.
It'll be fine. Don't do it.
Tortoise.
So
There's a difference.
tortoise. Sorry, yes, a tortoise. Thank you. So I'm gonna start snarling for a second, and he kind of like shrugs his shoulders, and he squints his face, and he goes, "No." And then he just takes off running down the stairs. He hops over the tortoise,
Mm-hmm.
and my long jump is 15 feet. So I'm just gonna get to the bottom of the stairs and try to jump the distance of the web and land right in front of him. My movement speed is 45 feet, so I know I
Yeah,
can get there distance-wise. I just want to
You'll
clear
still-
the web.
You'll still land in the web.
Yeah, and then
The
I'll make
web
the
is the
dex
entire
throw. But at
floor.
least I'm
Okay.
But at
Yeah.
least I'm in his melee range, and I can wail on him a bit.
Totally fine.
And as I'm in my mid jump, I take the second scimitar and I pull it across my chest, kind of in midair, and it starts to like and like crackle, and like it's got lightning on it now. So I've got a purple psychic blade and a like blue flashing lightning blade.
It takes
And
a minute for it to flicker blue. Something happens. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Because nobody else can see what's happening.
Yeah, I probably in midair kind of catch it and go, well, I'm already up here. We'll figure that out later. And I'm gonna throw my 2 attacks into this man.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think, and I have advantage on them, so we'll roll these dice. And this will be for a psychic blade first.
Mm-hmm.
18 plus
That'll
some stuff, plus 28 is total.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and do lightning attack is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that is 6, 5, 8. That's 18 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And where's my stabby boys? It's a D8. Yeah, for my right. So that is blue for lightning and purple for psychic. 7 lightning damage and 5 psychic damage,
Okay.
barring whatever lightning thing you told me happened. So
So
whatever that plays into. Yeah.
as you come up, you jump down. You make the 2 slashes, and you see the arcing, and it's the typical thing that people would see, like the lights flashing out from the bottom of the thing. You 2-hand him essentially right across the belly, and you watch as it just and and just all splashes onto the floor as it drops to its knees. And it is still barely eye to eye with you. That's how tall
Yeah.
this giantkin is. And he leans over and he kind of reaches out and puts a hand on your face, kind of like taking his thumb and like almost kind of giving your eye like a gentle but very coarse kind of rub like that. He goes, "Why?" And just slumps on you and just drops to the side of you.
Yike.
Sorry, Harold. And I'll turn around. I guess I need to make a dex saving throw.
Yes.
Natural 20.
I was gonna hope it was a natural one, because I was gonna say you
It's
turn
only
around
a-
and you're like,
It's only a 34, so I mean, yeah, that's fine.
fail.
But I used 40 of my movement to get here, and I have 45 total, so I'll just go right there.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. That is gonna bring us to
Oh, I
Your
need to
wrist.
take some damage real quick. Sorry, hold on. I take 2 damage for my lightning thing.
okay. Oh no, actually you don't. This is how much you take.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
actually 200 damage.
It's actually,
You're dead.
you activate your death ward.
kill me! Come on!
You
Right
said that
here.
dude, the dude down here is dead, right?
He's dead.
He definitely
He fell to
over.
his knees
Okay.
and collapsed.
Well, I was gonna say, if he wasn't, and if that was just for flavor, when he stepped forward, he would have to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Just point that out there, because I don't
He
trust
does
you.
it- He falls forward. He's gone. It
He'd
is
be
a
very
lump on the ground.
alive.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oops.
There's no way he can make the save against that.
So don't
I
tell us
wouldn't put it
exactly
past
what
you to
happened.
like.
What's
Bring
our
it back.
turtle plan?
Drop him
Get
in the hell pit.
rid of it.
I vote we yeet him into something. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What if? What if?
Oh.
What if we
I
go
was gonna say,
back up
don't
to
tell
this
me, don't tell me
blob
what
of
happened, but
shit?
how bad is it?
Put it in the blob of shit.
Something is happening in this
Once
dungeon.
we leave,
Oh, something happened.
what is happening right now?
Jake's
What is
fucked up.
going on?
I took more than 2.
200, told you.
Oh.
200. I'm not cruel.
Until you get up the
Oh.
stairs, we won't know.
It's just
Wait,
it's
what?
not to 1, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you guys can't see me if you guys are focusing on the tortoise, but
Well, we
yeah,
can
no,
see you
he's
from where
I
you
can
are,
see
kind
you.
of.
yeah, no, Lamech looks like he's having a tough time. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's like when if it happened right away, or if he's going to step away and then it hits him, but like it's not a small number. Okay.
We
Sorry,
could,
continue your other turns. Sorry.
we could spike the tortoise into the spike pit like a football.
That's not gonna do that
And
much
then I
damage
just
though.
popped up because this spike pit isn't that bad. Put it in the hell pit. Put it
Which
in
is the hell pit?
What do you mean?
The thing
what's
in the
hell
top
pit?
left.
The one to the top.
thing where the
Where we
fiend,
gonna go?
the thing where the
Right,
fiends
the-
ran away from.
No,
I'm pretty sure it goes to hell.
we put him in the church. You put him in that door. In the mist door.
Who has a set of D100s near them?
I got it right here.
Percentages?
No.
I got a set of D10s.
Oh shit! You want me to roll?
Yeah, I
them?
need percentages.
Oh,
Yeah.
percentiles.
Like-
If we send it through the mist door, it's gonna go back to where we came out, which
All
is
right.
in the middle of the dungeon. Which
So
is
that's a-
terrible
we
idea.
don't know
That's
really
a-
where it goes.
That's a 50 and a 0. So is that 50 flat?
That's 50 flat.
Okay,
So
so
you
50
hear-
and a 10. Yeah.
You
Ooh, an
faintly
surprise.
hear around you the same rumbling you heard what would be a few hours ago. You hear like a
We need to get rid of it now before the spell breaks one way or another. We've already encountered multiple anti-magic areas. Let's get rid of it now.
Are we still in initiative? Is the question, I guess, really?
technically for the next hour, yes, but no, you're not still.
I'm gonna go back up to 84 hit points then.
We're gonna
What's
take.
that do?
We're gonna take care of it. Huffington, give me 1 second. Can we just explore the room real quick? I know he was looking at another wall and didn't hit it.
Yes. Also, I have a logistics question because none of us planned this far ahead in real life. We
Mhm.
had a bunch of money and we said we were going to buy like health potions and stuff, but if we ever did, I did not get any in my inventory. So then do we just not have health potions now?
That was up to you guys.
I don't
Well,
think we use money for
question: Who
anything.
would have been carrying the health potions?
Yeah.
We would have all had some, and then the bulk would have probably been on Huffington.
They're
So
not
the
here
bulk of them
So
anymore.
the
are
bulk's
gone.
gone, but everyone's got like
Yeah.
one or two, maybe.
I have none. Huffington.
I have
Yeah,
none.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Llama
we
couldn't
never
have had
actually
any.
did it.
Yeah.
So
Llama couldn't have any.
Llama had 0.
Assumed we would have had, like, each person would have had, like, at least 1 or 2.
I have a ring.
But
It
we
heals
did
me.
not.
I don't need potions.
Oh,
You
you
could-
do?
So
Oh, then
you
you'll be
have 0.
fucking fine.
That's
Here
why
I
said
am,
that's why I
worried
said I
about
don't
my
have any potions.
We could
Yeah.
Oh,
So
turtle
so
down the
everybody
meat
else-
grinder.
Everybody else probably has like a healing potion, I guess, depending on what they are.
It's like.
And Q, I have an ability that at the end of every turn, I heal up back up to halfway through my hit points. So I'm just gonna put myself back at half health.
Oh.
At the end of every turn, I get how much?
No. I know. I'm thinking of his thing with the fell flame because it's not regular fire damage.
This thing?
No, you're good.
Prevents
You're
you
good.
from healing,
You're good.
maybe?
No, you're good.
I get 1d6 plus 7 at the end of every turn.
Sounds good.
Can,
I would say after a while you'd be able to heal yourself back up.
Can
Yeah, I don't go back
someone?
to full. I only go back to
Anti-magic?
health. Oh, it's only when I'm under half.
Okay. So you're entering the rooms?
I just want to do a
Heck
quick
no.
perception or investigation or something. If I have to,
What
I'll run
are
on the
you-
wall around the room and do the thing and then run back out.
What
Okay,
exactly
I'll check
are
for
you...
secret doors.
Okay, so go ahead and check for secret doors. That's investigation at advantage.
I'm just doing a
Right,
basic
You're
yes.
check.
investigating the room or just looking around for something, like how deep do you want to do this?
Just
What's your better stat?
I mean, perception's my better stat.
Then go ahead and make a
Who's-
perception check.
Who's
So-
carrying the turtle?
I'm not touching
I
that
will,
thing.
but we got to figure. Gray, you're about to say something.
While
I'm
you're
gonna
doing
carry
that,
the
I
turtle.
will hold the turtle.
Okay,
It's just
An
throw it down the
investigation?
meat. Just throw it down the meat grinder.
investigation.
I don't remember a meat.
The hell pit?
22.
22.
The
There
one
is-
that
Help!
No secret doors that you can ascertain.
remember.
Not even the one, not even where he, like, turned to bust down the wall?
It looks like it is just an abscess in the wall where he is keeping something. What you can probably assume might be another body.
So I don't see anything there?
There are no secret doors. There's just like what looks like a very obvious falsified part of the wall. It looks like it's just kind of stacked up, like the
Oh.
brick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's the meat grinder? What are you talking about? Which one? There's been
Yeah. We don't
where
have
the other two were or weren't. That
this right here?
past the door, right?
Yeah,
where
that's
we
not a
heard
meat
all the
grinder, it's
bones
just
br-
spikes.
No.
Grace
That was
talking
a
about it.
glyph one.
Here.
Yeah, Grace talking
Oh,
about
this
it.
one?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, it was an illusion, so we'll throw them down there, and then we'll be with the demon, and they'll be doubly strong.
Yeah, but they'll be in
Perhaps.
a pit where we can't be bothered.
I think we gotta go down that pit soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is going
We have the arrow
Yeah.
trap to run through.
What about
It
the
is-
dragon mouth? Throw him in the dragon mouth.
I can't get back there.
We
remember?
can't
I
get back
teleported.
to the dragon mouth. I mean, I have a suspicion that this maze gets there just based off of, where it's going, but we don't know how long it would take us to get through there and if any of us would survive because it really wrecked Erica.
So, Huffington, two things. We could try to find a trap to put him in, or we leave him here, put him in a wall, and then in 58 minutes, we're not going to be here. We don't have to worry about it.
What if we put him in one of those boxes under the pews?
Yeah, when he expands, I don't know what happens.
One of them's got like an evil item in it that's probably gonna do bad things.
What did you get on that perception check?
15.
15? You do notice in this area over here, there is what looks like a makeshift bench.
Mm-hmm.
That was,
love
it looks
couch.
very old with like really old tuffeting, and all the stuff has been away. The web didn't quite make its way through that bench, but you notice that where the cushioning is all ripped and where like there are random springs that are hanging out everywhere, you do notice that it looks like there is a box underneath at the back.
Wait. There's an easy solution here, says Lord Huffington. He says, hold on 1 second. It's Dick, carefully hold the tortoise and extend its neck. It's, Tormont, just place the vorpal sword right where the neck is and push down.
Oh! Wait a minute. Yeah.
I mean,
That's-
Can I auto crit?
It's immobilized.
I want to check this box first, but I like this idea.
I'm
I
gonna
love
put
this
and I'm
idea.
gonna put in as much divine smites into it as I can at the same time.
Stop.
Because that damage goes through to the real creature, right? Yeah.
Not just that, it's just been decapitated with a
Decapitated.
vorpal sword.
if it's a purple sword,
Alright,
then it
let
doesn't
me-
matter.
Can I'll ask Jallison.
Mhm.
Check this box to make sure it's fine before we kill this turtle.
I
Tortoise.
never thought I would
Tortoise.
hear that sentence. Alrighty.
Tortoise.
I think Lamek is sitting on the bench, by the way.
I will check it for traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation. Check it for
Hey,
trap.
Lamek, how you
Dirty
doing there?
20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Does not appear to be trapped. It is a simple wooden chest with a single
Is
lock.
it locked? I will pick it.
All right, go ahead and roll your thieves' tools.
I'm just putting my hand on Lamek's shoulder and being like,
He-
"You
He
okay?"
doesn't respond. You see him looking at his chest, and where
Dirty
he,
20 as well.
Okay.
How hurt is he?
Get it in
where
there.
He's looking really
Where?
hurt.
Where the
I'm
wound
going over.
where the wound was, and you guys are used to seeing him bleed a lot, as this is his
Is
MO.
there
It's
oakiness?
not. Yeah, it's wrong. Like it.
Okay, well I'm gonna
it looks like
cure. If you have
ooze.
a
It
disease,
looks
I'm
like
gonna cure
ooze
disease.
almost coming out of me instead
Cleansing
of.
touch.
Cleansing touch. What's that do, Mike?
It cleanses with
If
touches.
he puts 5 points of
Yeah,
of
that's
lay
the
on
one.
hands into someone that cures disease, what? How? What?
No, there's just
what
a
happens?
special one.
Oh, the special one?
Read the
A
rules of that,
special
Mike.
one. Beginning at 14th level, you can use an action to end one spell on yourself or one willing creature that you
Oh.
touch.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a spell, it works. If it's not a spell,
You can
it
use your
doesn't
feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier.
Oh, shit, got a couple of those then.
work.
So
And one,
it's
one spell?
You're healing him for 5? Say that again. What
No,
does
no,
it
no,
do?
no. I'm sorry.
No,
it's
I'm
different.
using
I was confused.
cleansing
Sorry.
touch.
Okay, which?
So if there is a magic effect on him, a spell that was like cast on him, it
Mhm.
removes it. It doesn't say any level; it's just gone.
I don't think it would work. Because it's not technically a spell.
It's not a spell. It wouldn't count.
Okay,
Raw, it wouldn't count at least.
and then I'm gonna put 30 health points into him for my lay on hands.
Mm-hmm.
Let me mark that off. Where is it?
Does that automatically remove disease if you put in more than 5, or is it you have to spend an additional 5 to remove?
I'll heal him for 25, and then I will do 5 to cure a disease.
Cut the head off this fucking tortoise.
Is he still looking
he'll
funky?
Come and decapitate a tortoise.
Um,
How are you feeling? I'm talking.
Yeah,
I'm literally asking Tormont, or
you-
Tormont is asking.
you see it start to close up, but as it does, he goes. Doesn't normally do this. Oh, it feels good, but it hurts. I don't understand what's happening.
Then I cast.
Oh,
I'm going to cast remove curse.
Remove her.
I have now removed curse on you as well.
okay. How does that affect someone who willingly took on a curse
It doesn't
to
work.
get their powers? It just doesn't work. Okay.
No, they can't. They can't remove a curse of like your class. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm about to say, because this is for sure called Curse of the Like.
Oh no, you gotta have wisdom for lycanthropy. Yeah.
not what we want.
Oh,
I'm just,
I
I'm
feel
just
like-
a
I feel like
regular
regular-
half-orc.
Yeah, regular lycanthropy and like bloodhunter lycanthropy are a little bit different, I feel.
Yeah.
A bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you're still fucked up?
I,
It seems your lycanthropy fucked you up.
I've done all I can, my friend.
All right, what's in the
making-
box?
do I feel any? Message me, Q. I
Yeah.
feel
Who is looking? Who is?
I
you
opened
heal,
it.
you heal fine, but that is the after effect of what I sent you
Hurts,
before.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hurts.
But the remove
Or-
curse is that
doesn't do
nothing at
anything.
all? Okay.
The effect, no.
I assume I opened it. It was a dirty 20.
Yeah, I said as you picked the lock, it kind of and hung there
Oh,
for a
okay.
second, and then you
I
watch as the
couldn't
lock
hear.
and just kind of phases out into dust.
Nice.
First time a hanging lock has ever done that
I
you've
will
seen.
open it.
Good. Roll a D100.
Okay.
Roll a D100 for me.
Stuff.
Fantastic.
Don't
Alrighty.
be in the box. We can't even get any closer.
You know what's in the
We're
box?
stuck
Another
anyway.
tortoise.
Oh god. I believe this is 26. I'm pretty sure I'm reading that right. Yeah, because I read the 2-digit and then the single,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's 26.
Okay, let me pull this up real quick.
By the way, this character's name is Toragar, and we turned him into a tortoise, so there's something to be done there. Chat. Give me Tortagar, Tortoisgar, I don't know. There's something there. I
Every
don't know.
turtle is instantly Michelangelo.
It's a tortoise, not a
Inside.
turtle.
He's got this one's Raphael for sure. He's got red bandana.
Inside the chest, the first thing you notice when you open it is there is a set of script that is carved on the inside, and it looks very old. What languages do you speak?
There's someone who speaks all of
I'm
them.
pretty sure it's not mine. So, which one do I know can read any language?
Narissa.
Narissa, get down here.
No.
I'll bring it
God.
to you.
He cannot walk closer to the tortoise.
You need to get rid of the
Oh,
tortoise
okay.
before we can do anything.
I'll go pick up the
I'm
tortoise.
taking
and
my
bring it
turtle
over
will-
for
here.
a walk.
I
Okay.
will just go to Narissa with this box.
Okay, as you try to lift up the box,
Oh, okay.
you do so. No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh God.
The box is pretty big. It's probably about 2 feet wide and about a foot deep. So you walk it up the stairs.
I took
I'm
the
not
turtle
that
in the
strong.
corner.
It's not heavy.
Oh, okay.
We
Is he
still
over here?
can't
But I'm
do
also
anything.
pretty short,
because we can't
so
walk
I
in that
imagine I'm
direction.
struggling.
She brought it
Yeah.
to you.
Also, make a
How-
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, me?
Her own
Yeah,
webs,
for the
but she's a
web.
web walker.
That's
Oh,
true. You got the cloak of the spider climb, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
but that doesn't
think I-
affect traveling webs.
Does
It should.
I'll walk on the ceiling. I don't know.
I'll just avoid it.
Make a strength.
There's a million.
Hold on.
While
I
she's
don't-
rolling, Q, let us know when the frighten is done.
Oh, it would have been. It's probably done by about now.
Yeah,
Last
I
Oh.
think it'll last a minute.
And me and Tormont have the turtle over in this corner waiting to cut its head off.
sounds
Yep.
good.
Well then, okay.
Oh, you can't be caught in webs of any sort and can move through webs as if they were difficult terrain.
And
So
there
I'm
you go.
fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I just
So I'll meet you
I
halfway
still
on the stairs
struggle because
Yeah, he's over
am-
here, Erica.
I'm like 3 foot tall, and you said this thing's like a
then. Yeah,
foot
I'm
deep.
going in the
So
box, though.
If only you had someone with all the muscles.
Yeah.
But I'm playing with the turtle.
I mean, technically, on the one
Turtle.
hand, even though the turtle's in the far left corner, still couldn't have gone because in order to get down the stairs, we have to walk towards the
Is it
turtle
something you
before
have
Your
to
we
friend's
see?
over.
Your
Yeah,
friend's
it-
over
it's-
anyways. And I
Yeah, the
he's,
friends know what doesn't matter.
he's in the corner. You can't see him. My body's blocking the way.
Giant Gronk
Be
Tormont,
careful,
little
we're gonna cut
turtle.
your head off soon,
Don't worry. It'll be
Don't worry.
Is the tortoise fighting back? Is he like snapping at you?
I guess
It's
the other
very
question
slow.
is,
I'm 10
When
feet
you're-
away from the turtle.
what-
with my
one
arm.
thing-
I'm wearing metal
what's the
armor,
box?
so it's
What-
like clink,
is
clink.
the box empty, first of all?
The box is not empty.
What's in the box?
So you notice that there is like a shimmering that is coming from inside of the box. You're trying to make it out. It almost looks like it's stuck between corporeal and incorporeal. And as you look up at the inscription, you notice it's written in a language that you're familiar with, but it's not that language. You immediately what comes to mind is Sylvan, but it's not Sylvan. It looks a lot older. I would say just because of the flair of the ability that you have, a name comes into your head, and you think Tuel Alfar, and you're like, you've never heard of that before. But as you're looking at the writing, you're noticing like, this is interesting. I can read it. It's not a language you've ever seen before. It's not a language you've ever heard before, but because of your ability, you can read it. And you have this weird feeling that it's probably not either from this time or from this plane. But you can read it.
What does it say? Other than like in the language that it says, like what does it translate to?
So the translation says, "A gift to you, my son of stars."
Okay, and as she's
Almost?
reading it, she's like,
Almost is here.
Um,
Wrong
yeah,
one.
so she's kind of mumbling this as she goes because we share information in this party.
Mhm.
So yeah, so it is that thing of like as she's going, she's like, oh, this is, it's like Sylvan script, but it's not. That's not like what I. And then she, a gift to you, my son of stars, and she
The
reads it
second
out
you
and
see
goes,
that, you watch as the corporeal kind of and flattens inside of the box, and what you're looking at is a black but possibly dark blue in areas that kind of ombres into a lighter blue and shades of purple towards the bottom of the folds. As you pick it up and you hold it, it looks like a robe.
yeah. I found another robe.
I see it.
Wait, robe
Yeah,
or rope?
You can a robe.
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 Okay,
As
I
you
heard a
hold
rope.
it open, you notice around here in hand embroidery there are 6 blazing red stars that are around the collar.
Hmm.
There's an ugly cloak here if someone wants it.
Will it fit?
I mean, I'm already
Well,
wearing.
and she'll hand it to Lamek, who who expressed interest in it.
He's evil. Don't trust him.
To while touching it, because I have the special ability where if I can find out extra information about weird things. Can I do a check on this to see if I recognize either history or just kind of a general lore check on this gear?
Do a history check on it.
I got that.
Because we don't have identify anymore.
21. 21.
21?
Yeah.
Again, it's
That would be
strange.
if it was Arcana or History. 21 both ways.
You know that items like this exist in the world. You figure that just because of the presentation that it has come across to you in, that it is probably something magical. But you immediately hear in your head almost like a memory that kind of goes off as you handle it and really kind of examine it and look at it, and it's like this jumbled memory of the vocalization of the term that is in the box of a gift to you, my son of stars, and it sounds like a very ancient woman's voice.
Hey Huff, we found something you can give. Whose cloak do you have right now? I don't remember, but you can give it back. You can wear this one instead if you want.
Really?
Unless
You were
someone
tired of
else
seeing
wants it,
that
but you
twig
kind
and
of
berries of yours.
you're kind
I'm
of
only,
using
I'm only
something.
wearing a loincloth right now.
He's wearing
Yeah, I
Dormont's
mean-
cloak, so it covers it's like a toga.
Yeah.
Does that
I mean,
voice
unless-
seem like a voice? Does that ring any bells for me, or it's just
No.
an ethereal voice?
Just-
Okay.
Put
Just
it
an
on. If it's evil, we'll deal with it.
Sure, why not?
All right, go ahead and add a robe of stars to your inventory.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So this
What is that?
this black and dark blue robe is embroidered with small white or silver stars. Mine are red in this world. You gain a +1 bonus to saving throws while you wear it. 6 stars located in the robe's upper front portion are particularly large. While wearing this robe, you can use an action to pull off one of the stars and use it to cast magic missiles. As a 5th level spell.
Ooh.
Dope.
Daily at dusk, 1d6 removed stars will appear on the robe. While you wear this robe, this is the fun part. While you wear this robe, you can use an action to enter the astral plane, along with everything you are wearing and carrying. You remain there until you use an
Which is
action
nothing.
to return to the plane that you were on. You reappear in the last space you occupied, or, if that space is occupied, the nearest unoccupied space. I want to preface this with, I hand chose a lot of these items.
So let me wear it, and I'll carry everybody. And
And then
then
we'll all go to the astral
Yeah, I was
plane.
like, what happens if you bridal carry someone?
Oh, you know what's a great idea? Put the tortoise in the astral plane and come back.
That's
What
what
if-
I was thinking.
Fair.
Yes.
What if we give it to what if Nick wears it? He has enough arms to carry everybody.
Oh no, just pick up the tortoise, whomp into the astral plane. You're
Drop it.
free.
you want back. Do it.
Well,
Do
how
it.
many times can you go into the astral plane?
As many as you want.
Back and forth. It sounded like it didn't say there was a limit.
Do
You
it.
can
That's-
use an action. You
That's a
remain
real
there
idea.
until.
I think.
Every 6 seconds, you're back and forth.
Jesus.
Nightcrawler that shit.
Or do we just want to decapitate him?
Just let him free.
I mean, we could see it. Honestly, the idea that it could have something dope on its person that we might be able to find after it's decapitated is real enticing to me.
It's just
have-
a flaming
Speaking
axis.
of that, when I got close to Harold, my initial impression when looking at them from a bit of a distance was very undead, but then they were speaking to me as I fucking killed them, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Once I got that close, did they not look undead?
It looked exactly the same.
Okay, so they did still look undeady and fucking fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Our friends aren't our friends anymore.
Can I go like check his body if it's still there and see if there's anything strange about it, or
Yeah, you absolutely can. You go down and you're looking at the body, and it does look like a typical animated corpse almost. It looks like
Mhm.
he's been brought back from something, but it does look like a zombified remains of
okay.
him.
So with my knowledge of fucked up shit, this is just okay. I've seen undead talk before and maybe hold on to memories or stuff like that. Is that
Not familiarly like
not really? Okay, mostly they're brainless is what I'm used to seeing. So that's the part was throwing me. But
Yes.
everything else points to undead. But
Mhm.
why did he say that to me?
Can I cut
Why
the
is any of
turtle
this
off now?
happening?
Was that?
Fuck.
Can I cut the
He-
turtle off now?
He's having an internal monologue.
Okay.
It's not positive.
Here's the thing: we could try to cut its head off, but if he gets back up and says, "All right, I'm about to fuck you up,"
It still took a shitload of damage from my fucking head cutting off. I would think.
well,
Not to mention the fact he seems to be very susceptible to polymorph.
true.
So here's the thing. I've never seen you use that blade before, Toma. Now, not sure how the rules of this thing works as far as this head lopping ability goes, but isn't it when you roll the d20s the only time it cuts off heads?
I don't know.
Do you apply the head chopping off just because you say it? Just because you say, I'd like to chop off his head, now his head is lopped? I think you have to do the roll. I'm turning into Taika Waititi, I'm sorry.
Da-da-da.
I think we're putting the cart before the horse with the we will get the head chop off if we say I chop off his head.
I'm pretty
I'd
sure you
like-
have to hit a hit a nat 20.
yeah,
to do
I
that.
would like
you
to
have to roll
kill.
that
I would like to
20.
kill the Minotaur, please. And
But-
Q goes, yes, here.
One
Have a
Minotaur
dead Minotaur.
In all fairness,
One
it might
Minotaur
be
corpse.
advantage because it is a tortoise.
Uh,
I mean, I don't know. So
Good
we don't
odds.
know. This is just speculation.
It'll most likely be a straight up roll.
What if I put it
What-
on its back?
Put it on its back. That's what I was gonna say. Put it on its back.
It's restrained. It's
Well, the idea
let's just
was
drop it
that,
in the
like,
astral plane.
the
Well,
idea
that's
was
the plan.
Dick was gonna hold the tortoise down because it's just a pet tortoise
restrain
and
him.
pull its neck out ever so slightly.
I think
I like
astral
the
plane
astral
is
plane
gives
idea.
advantage.
smarter.
I like the astral plane idea.
Well,
Jump
Go
into
to the
astral
astral plane. You
Sure.
take the Vorpal sword. In the astral plane, you attempt to cut its head off.
No,
If
then
that
it,
doesn't work,
Bounce.
bamf back.
then it kills
That's
Huffington in
true.
the astral plane.
it's true. Let's just do it
Why?
that way.
Why does it kill Huffington's astral plane?
No, because it kills Huffington in the astral plane because he's a bard and he's staring at a giant horrifying minotaur with a free turn.
Just leave the turtle in the astral plane.
Oh Jesus! Hold
I
on.
go
Yeah.
to hand. I go to hand the tortoise to.
Take Tormund with you. You're a beefy dude. You can handle a tortoise and Tormund.
Just take the tortoise. Just go.
Yeah, it's like into the astral plane. You're free now.
Then walk
Did
back.
it like axe or whatever drop when it changed, or did
It
it
probably more
changed
force.
with it?
Turns into
It's
Okay.
part of its body. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to get us some stuff.
It's a free willy moment. It's into the astral plane. You're free now.
You just punched it.
Use an action to go into the astral plane.
Yeah,
And you let
Yeah,
the
you're
tortoise go, and it starts to.
just float away.
You gotta punt it.
No,
No,
just
no.
no.
Then it
No,
turns back into
mage
the
hand.
Minotaur.
I give it a slight push with a mage hand.
And it just
Drifts away.
starts
won't
to
back
back away.
Leave the astral plane.
You watch as it gets partly through the astral plane. You watch it and revert back to the Minotaur as he leans forward in the middle of a spin and kind of stops, and he looks up towards you, and you watch as what looks like a small thread tighten from his back.
Oh.
And you watch as this incorporeal, what you would loosely base a soul on, is immediately ripped from him and just and pulled off into somewhere in this agonizing scream, and a shell husk of a body just floats away.
Sweet! I drift towards it, grab it.
Check
The
for
body?
loot.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I loot it.
Okay. There is nothing on it.
Okay, that's fine.
Does it- What size loincloth
It's worth a
does it
check.
have?
Yeah. Does it have that
That's a good
magnificent
point.
He
kilt?
does have his kilt on it, yes.
I want the kilt. I want to wear
Absolutely.
that kilt. It
You
looks
can take the
dope.
kilt. Yeah. It is really dope.
Beautiful. I love this.
What about the axes?
The axes
It's a
are
kilt
gone.
and a
I
fucking.
don't
Gone.
care about the axes. I want the kilt.
Hey man,
We're
team
singing like a
player.
naked huff.
Yeah,
Just a kilt and a robe of stars.
like
That's not
yeah,
greedy.
open robe kilt with like all this bronze on it, and
It looks
like-
magnificent.
in a throne with a
What is
drum.
my
It's like,
middle name?
and I exit the I exit the astral plane.
So as you're trying to re-enter,
Mhm.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh fuck!
There you go. I had all these items.
Let's see here. Hold on. Did it roll?
He's back. Everybody.
15.
15?
Mhm.
Okay. Let me roll real quick.
What was that? Ooh.
Ooh, is that chocolate?
This is the way. Yes, it is a chocolate.
Into your mouth.
That's
That's
neat.
lovely.
I like that.
No, I want
Got a whole
chocolate.
box
My
full of
chocolate is shaped
Mandalorian
like
chocolate.
heart.
Okay.
Ooh.
So as you're kind of re-entering, you're noticing that you're starting to feel very stretched. And like your mind is having to catch up with your body. It's almost like you can see your body float forward and you're like, no, and you push your mind forward to catch up to it. And then it's this ongoing battle for something that should be an instant, and it feels like it takes you a very long time.
Oh,
You take 30 psychic damage because you saved.
okay. Alright.
And as you come back, you're pretty tired. You're not exhausted. It's not an exhaustion point, but you're very tired.
Narratively, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
so
that was an ordeal. Like if you had to put a time limit on it, it felt like it took you 10 years to get back.
Lord Huffington just kind of like flops down in his throne. I need a
It's like
drink.
going up the stairs for him.
Silence, you.
How long did it feel for us? Normal time, like
Oh,
12
yeah, he was gone.
Okay.
12 seconds.
Exactly 12 seconds.
Oh. It's like, silence, you.
Excellent work.
Everything's good. Get rid of him.
Just that
Yes.
easy.
You notice that he is brandishing a brand new kilt.
Very nice.
Stunning, my friend.
You could take him.
Absolutely stunning. So,
Apparently he just died when he got there.
he's obviously tethered. He was obviously tethered to
Interesting.
this world.
Mm.
I'm gonna go to the bottom of the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
sheath my Vorpal blade,
Mm-hmm.
pull out my standard-looking blade, and then shout the amazing hero's name, Tormont Ozymandias, and it bursts into flames. And I'm gonna start walking into that room and burning away cobwebs as I go through, so I don't have to make no stupid deck save.
I can just drop it. As you're doing that, I drop it.
As he gets to the last corner of the web, just gone.
And
Yeah, I
you said
just
there's a
stopped
nice little
concentrating
potion
on it.
Here. I
Oh.
want to inspect the wall,
Mm-hmm.
focusing, and I will call Jalis and Taffy over.
Okay.
Well, we know there's a wall that's crumbly, Bat, right?
Right here.
He
Yeah.
busted this side, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he was gonna bust out this side, so I want to do an extra good inspection by assisting my good friend Jalis and Taffy
Okay.
on this area.
Okay.
And I will say, Jalis,
I think she's already found the spot. I think you just need to kick it open.
Yeah.
it's safe enough. I can just bust it. I'm busting it.
Well, I mean, there's a
Yeah.
body in there. Okay.
I'm gonna get ready to Sparta kick this bitch.
It may be
And,
another member of Chroma's call.
I'm
what I'm
gonna
finding
say, before I kick it, I'm gonna say, Tormont Ozymandias.
I'll back up a few feet and aim my
Guess I'll
gun
come
just in
down
case.
here.
You kick it and you hear the stone is very loosely packed there, and you manage to kick it in, and you hear like a sickly crunch as you like, and you start to hear like things falling and hitting the ground, bits of rock, stone.
As I retract my foot back, shield up.
Okay. As it falls, you notice that there is a very small skeleton in there.
I just put my foot through a skull of one of these folks.
What, just a skeleton? No flesh or any other remains we can see?
Nothing. It looks like a very beautifully preserved skeleton.
Anything on
Beautifully
this
preserved.
skeleton clothing?
Nope, no clothing, nothing. It is just fully leaned in to that section, but it is now broken in a few places after the kick.
And you said it's a small skeleton, like maybe a
Average size, maybe about like five and a half feet
Okay.
Might be the
But
book.
nothing-
That's not small, okay?
small.
5.5.
No, it's not.
5.5 is absolutely tiny.
Nothing
No!
on them. Nothing on them that would lead
For
me
the
to
record,
there be
Eric
another
is 6'2".
member.
Nothing else.
Yup, my entire family is very tall.
I'm gonna do one thing because we can't carry bodies. I want to look back at Harold one more time. Is there
Carry
anything I can
everything.
take from him that's like a signifier that would be like? Is there like a Chroma's Call symbol on their clothing that I could either cut off, or a pin that I could take, or
There is. Along one of the leather strapping that looks like it's been melded into his skin. You can cut that part out.
Is there a fine brooch?
okay? So it's in his skin.
It's part of the leather that he would naturally wear, but it looks like it's like fused into his skin a little bit. Yeah.
I will try to remove that as skinless as possible.
Okay. I would say you'd be able to do that, no problem.
Okay, and I'll kind of look at the group and go, "Hey, don't worry about it. I'll be back in a sec." And I'm gonna backtrack to the wizard, and we can.
I'm gonna follow him
What?
There could be
because
complications for that if you want. But
how is that wound didn't heal
The
right? It
wizard?
still seems funky, right?
Up here.
the wizard, the dead wizard we found in the throne room.
Okay.
Yep,
Well,
you'll be able to backtrack there, no problem.
Jallison's gonna go with you.
I just want to get that their same thing, pin, whatever it is, their
You'd be able
Chroma's
to-
Call thing.
It is on one of the bells of the wrist that hasn't been burned away yet.
Okay, so I'll just snag that and come back to where everyone else is.
So
We
while
just
he's
need our
there,
dog tags.
Mm-hmm.
while he's there, Tormund followed him and went
Mhm.
with him. And Tormund, while he's there, if it's just the two of them, and he's tried to heal him, he's tried to remove curses and whatnot. He pulls it. He's gonna take the blade and he's gonna lop his head off. No, I'm kidding.
Put you out of your misery, sounds right.
You want to try?
He's just kind of gonna like have that after you cut off the the bells or whatever it was. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna do the big mitt on your shoulder and say, "My friend, are you feeling okay?"
No. Nothing feels okay. This all feels so wrong.
Looks
I don't know
deep
how the
into
rest
your
of you
eyes.
feel, but it's not.
Like, we can trust you though.
What's that?
That wound does not seem right.
Yeah, you're telling me it fucking hurt.
Just be careful. If you notice change, please let us know.
Can I?
If you all start noticing change, then you let me know, because I'm starting to feel fucking crazy. Everyone's very casual about all this. Like, this whole place feels fucked. Do you not feel anything strange?
In my bones, my friend. I have felt this way since we've entered this horrible, forsaken place. But we, like every other horrible place we have been to, we will get through this together. And he gives you a big hug.
While they're
And lift you off the
having
ground.
this
'cause it's fun.
exchange,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna touch. It was the earring that me and Lom share, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch that.
Okay. You still feel a heartbeat.
Okay.
And I feel it get warm again, but I still don't know what that means.
Yeah. So you feel it get warm.
Fucking earring's hot.
Back in
Torment's hugging me,
Vasselheim,
and I
they
just
say
feel it
someone's
heat up, and I
speaking
go,
to you.
"This is weird. We making my ears hot right now. I don't understand what's happening. Just one of them." this magic? No, it's not magic.
I have been told, my friend, that my hugs are quite magical. And I put you back down.
Seeing this, I'll walk up to Lom and I'll
Are you there?
put my hand.
Our private conversation?
Are you still in the room? I mean, I know
They're back up at the
said I
wizard.
was
They're back in the
following
chapel.
you. I said I was coming with you.
Move your tokens, folks, and we can figure out where everyone's standing.
Oh.
Badoop. I have to scroll. I'm zoomed in. Into the ether. I've lost my token. There it is.
Yeah, so I'll put my hand on your cheek, the cheek that the earring is on, and then I'll press onto the earring for you. I don't know if you hear anything because I'm pressing it or
There's
what.
one touching it, so probably not.
I don't know. But I'll just say, it's the earrings, hon.
What about the earrings? What? Mine's just getting warm. What do you mean?
Touch it.
Okay, touch it.
So the second you touch it, you start to feel a heartbeat in between your finger and thumb. And Jallison, yours starts to begin to get warm.
I'm assuming that you're hearing my heartbeat and I'm hearing yours. How
Tormont
do you know
leaves
we're
at this
safe?
point. He thinks there's a moment. He doesn't want to get in the way of this moment.
Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat?
What's nifty?
You traveled very fast, Tormont.
Why were you checking? You were just looking at me. Did you think I was dead?
I just wanted to hear your heartbeat.
Can I insight check her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I insight check her?
Cheetos. So
Oh, that's a D12. Have I been rolling a D12 for a bunch of my 20 rolls?
Oh god, please don't say that.
Oh my god. I definitely have rolled that dice numerous times tonight.
Oh god.
Oh lord.
Oh, why did I roll
Are
so
we in a
low?
TPK
Sorry.
tonight? I don't know. Can Jake roll above a 12? Let's find out.
My insight's not any good, so this is probably not going to work.
So-
it's a 9. So I
A
don't know.
9?
Yeah.
She's hard to read, man.
Yeah.
So, Lord Huffington looks at Tormont. It's like, where's everyone else? Where's Lomek? Where did Jilson go?
What's with us?
I'm not one to get in the way of marital bliss, my friend. They look like they
Well,
were
I
having
think
a
we should-
moment. They look like they're the ear things, so I figured it was time to leave.
Yeah, what's his face did say that it was for secret alone time.
You look down the hall and you see us already coming back.
Yeah.
Well, some of us
Oh,
have
good.
some anxiety.
They've been gone for so long.
On the way back, can I? Because this one is just
Can you
a
remove your
spike
token?
pit, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
We-
I'm
we
not
know
done
to
explaining what
avoid
I'm
them.
doing yet.
Oh.
There's spike pit,
Can
glyph pit.
well, can I check this? Can I? Is there a way where I can, with my spider climbing, like climb down there to see if there's like another entrance or exit or anything like we found over here?
Okay, well, you keep trying to set off the trap, but it doesn't seem to go off. The floor doesn't slide out. As you keep trying to find a
Okay.
new spot to set off the trap.
Are the other doors open?
They are all open.
I will close this door
Okay.
and try it.
Okay. So you close the door and you start walking along the area. Trap does not seem to reopen.
Okay. All right. Then I'll just make my way back with everyone else.
So, while all of that was happening, by the way, like just like Narissa did with the wizard up in the other room, she's going to both of these bodies and essentially doing like prayer offerings to Deseret,
Okay.
asking her to help, guide them to her domain where they will be safe and taken care of.
Okay.
And I assume that by the time everyone's done all their stuff, she'll be done her small little ceremony bits and head back up.
As you, Dick, are you with her?
Yeah, I can just run back and forth between the two.
So I would say as you're going and you're about to leave and walk up the second set of stairs right about here, Narissa, you hear very faintly on your right ear, you hear, hey. And it just kind of echoes through you. And you feel like a slight gust of wind, ever so slight,
What way does it go? What way does the wind blow?
from right to left as you're
Shit.
going up the stairs.
And I look to my left and my right, and there's nothing there, right?
You look to your left, there's nothing there. You look to your right, and you notice that there's a very fine crack in the wall. Almost like all the mortar in that side of the wall, I would say right around here, has been removed.
Can I put my grimy little fingers into it and try and pry some stuff away?
Yeah.
My grimy little finger.
Oh, is
not,
that your stuff?
I'm not expecting to get very far with just like her fingers, but like, you know.
So because your fingers are so grimy and gross, it just immediately... No. You kind of put your hand in there, you go to stick it through there, and your hand passes through it.
Just the wall straight up, the whole thing?
Yeah. And you're like, oh. And you kind of just leave your hand there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to lean forward a bit. And as you're about, like, you go to turn around to let everybody know that, you know, there's something here, or
Hey,
you go to
look.
get everybody.
Yep.
And a little bit louder, and you can almost feel a presence at the side of your face. You hear, hey. And like another, as it reverbs through you.
Is it familiar at all? Is it like?
Is it your stuff?
Make a perception check about it.
Is it my stuff?
My stuff is talking to me. In my
A
hat
perception
says
check. Oh
hello.
no!
I
Is
can
that
make a
really
perception.
out of character?
It's a 5. I'm retiring
Oh
this dice.
lord!
He will be back in a second.
Oh look! How about
But we win. We defeated the DM.
So I get my stuff back and I go
think we
home
win
back to my
Dungeons and
cult
Dragons,
and I
people.
win.
He's back. I thought we.
No, I have I have no idea what this is. I rolled
What
a
is
no.
it?
A 5.
You rolled a no? Okay.
I rolled a no. It's a 5.
The voice does not seem familiar.
Can I
Ugh.
not hear the voice being right next to her?
You cannot hear
Oh
it.
yeah, it's one of those things, huh?
It's
She
not
definitely
Scooby.
absolutely I assume Dick isn't that far, and so she taps him on the shoulder and then doesn't say anything, just taps him as to grab his attention, and then she's gonna poke her head through the wall that isn't there.
Well, would you
Dick's
say
never
she's that
that
kind of
far
person
from
that she
where
always
we're-
puts Dick that near? Like
Yeah.
at any okay,
Absolutely.
cool. Just clarifying.
Stupid ass name.
Dick's always on hand. when
You're
you need it.
welcome.
Always have Dick on hand. That's just the way it goes.
So I'm right here with her. She's putting her body through the fake wall.
Yep, at least my face. I want to see what's there.
I'm grabbing
You
her.
don't see her putting her hand through the wall.
Sick.
What do I see
You
then?
see her touching the wall.
Oh, okay. Narissa,
Do I see anything in
why
the
are you-
wall?
Why are you touching the wall?
I mean, technically you can't see me touching the wall. I'm invisible, but
Oh, you're invisible?
Nurse is always
Never
invincible unless
mind.
otherwise stated.
I'm here when you need me, Narissa. Dick's always close.
Dick's always right behind
Sorry,
you.
Dick's always right behind
Dick is
me.
always ready to
Your
go.
hand.
So what do I see when I put my head through the wall?
Up and at him.
When you put your head through the wall, it gets
Isn't
locked
we-
off by a Vorpal sword.
Classic. Let's
It was
go.
Carmine all along.
I knew you were neutral evil.
You see a hallway.
Awful evil. Come on.
Oh! Dick, there's a hallway.
Where? I don't see anything.
If I step through the wall, what happens? What does he see?
If you
You're
s-
invisible.
nothing. He
That's
just
true.
doesn't- Yeah, he just doesn't hear you anymore.
Yeah. Okay, I'll drop invisibility for a hot second and stick my head back through the wall to see him.
Okay. Dick, you see a head sticking out from the wall.
Huh! Your head is through the wall.
Yeah!
Hey guys! Hey team! Come, hold on. Let me run to them because I'm so fucking fast. I'll run and tell everybody.
Faster
I'm
than
right back.
sound.
Allison is at the top of the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just that fast.
And then I go invisible again.
Can I try to walk through the wall now that I see there's a fake wall?
Mm-hmm.
Do I go through?
Yeah.
Cool. We in here.
We all
And-
try.
You know what? Just to do this now, whenever Narissa kind of enters a room, she's now gonna run her hand pressed along every single wall.
Okay.
to look for something invisible just every single time they enter a room now. This
You
has
wanna
happened
be
too many times.
invisible while you do that?
Pardon?
You want to be invisible while you do it? Just a visual of like just this winged naked.
Why do you
Yeah,
think?
no,
why do you think those hands are so
Alright,
grimy?
okay, look,
Well-
I've got the straps. Everything's covered. We're fine.
Trying to
Yeah,
seduce.
you're-
That's all.
But she is invisible every time. Again, Nurse is invisible unless otherwise stated. So
As
she's,
Lamek is walking through the wall, he says, this happened to me at a train station once.
a
Tell
what?
us more.
Keeps going.
What
The
stop
dock?
was it?
Platform 9.
Oh, if you know what, to be fair, if Craighammer had trains, I wouldn't be surprised.
It was 3 9/4, actually.
What's down the hall down here?
9 quarters, huh?
No.
So
Actually, but
5
I guess
and a
before
quarter?
we go anywhere,
Five
does
and a
anybody want to
quarter.
do anything somewhere else?
We really like improper fractions of Craghammer. No, I think this is the right way.
I think this is it, besides Demon Pit, which I'm not trying to go to, so I guess this is really the
No.
only place. This is Adam speaking, not Dick.
And the arrow wall, to be fair. If I find out at the end of this game, by the way, that my fucking stuff was behind that arrow passageway, I'm gonna lose my
He was
goddamn
just going to say
mind.
just because you think it's
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
It was
you're
never
right.
there, and he's just going to
Right.
say it just to make it.
Yeah, it's,
That's-
it is
I know-
now
I know
there.
you're
Very
right.
cute.
I know you're right, but
What arrow passageway are you talking about?
the one where
The one
I
that
almost
ran
got,
through.
yeah, the one that Dick ran through, couldn't get all the way
back,
at the end of.
Way back, 4 sessions ago, yeah.
Oh.
Way back in the room
The
with all the
trap.
tiled. Yeah.
So, Jellison, you want to do the trap check?
Trap.
I
Check,
will check for
You want-
secret doors
So you don't get advantage
along
on
the
that?
way.
Yeah, I'll check for traps.
Okay, you can
I will
go
assist.
ahead and check for your check.
Just me? Yeah. Zoinks!
Therefore,
Oh,
stay
that-
within 10 feet of him if he
What
needs
are
to
these,
make a saving throw.
What do these 2 numbers mean? It starts with a 2. None of my other numbers do that.
You rolled
Your 2
bro?
doesn't start with a
What?
2?
No. That's was
For a total
shit.
You get
Oh, it's 29.
You hit 40 or what?
29.
29. Okay.
Mine is a
With
12 for secret
natural,
doors.
Natural 20, 29.
As you're checking for traps along the entire room, nothing comes to mind but Jallison. With that 12, you managed to find the only secret door in here.
No. Are you kidding?
No, it's right here, and you're so proud of yourself.
Oh, fuck
Towards the
you
end, you're
in
like,
the
I
ass.
found a door. The door is here, and everyone turns around and goes, "Aw."
It was very secret. I
Aw.
didn't see it.
You all play along. Whoa, where did that door come from?
Bravo!
kill you.
Bravo!
Amazing.
No, you don't find any secret doors. You do not. But
Okay.
you do see obviously that there was a door at the end of the
Yeah.
hallway.
Okay, yeah. She's
I
not
take
that
it part of our hunt for
stupid.
secret doors is to put our hands along the walls and like feel for a thing that isn't there.
Yeah.
There is an inscription on the door.
Can I read
Rissa,
it?
you're up.
What does it say?
In plain common, but written
Oh.
very professionally.
Well,
Oh.
then I could have read it.
Oh, shh, I have one job.
It says laboratory.
Labrador Doodle? Labradoodle?
Mm-hmm.
A Labrador.
Really great Labradoodles.
Oh, I should move my character.
Lamek's all about this. Let's go in this room.
All right.
Nerissa will step out of the way, and you can't see her, but she's bowing. She's bowing like an asshole to let you go through.
You just see the dirty hand.
I know
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
well enough
the one,
that
the one grimy hand.
I know you
I
well
look
enough
like a
that I
mage
know what
hand.
you're doing.
Is
I
it
know.
locked?
It is not locked.
Open it.
Okay.
With vigor. With finesse.
So we're gonna look for a lock and not for a trap. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Back down the hall I go, and
I checked the traps on the hallway.
The
door
obvious
opens.
We
doors
didn't
haven't
pick
been
the door,
trapped
though.
so far.
Anytime we do
Door
anything, we have to
not a
say
creep.
with finesse.
I am dripping.
Walk inside.
in
What do
finesse.
we see?
Yeah, what's in this bad boy?
She don't make much sense.
You notice that there is a writing desk immediately on the north side of the room.
Oh
Okay.
no.
The room is also littered in what looks like old clay pots, some preserving jars, that sort of thing. You notice 4 tables that line the room. There are also 3 vats in the center of the room. Very large vats.
I don't like this.
They look like to be about 7 feet in diameter and about 4 feet high, 4.5 feet high.
I'll go check those out. I have proficiency in alchemist supplies, so if there's weird juices and shit in here, I
Ew,
will
well, don't
maybe-
say juices. That's gross. Just makes
What
it
else
sound
would be?
weirder. Liquids. Just say liquids. I don't.
Weird
What is a
suggestions.
liquid if not a juice?
Ugh, don't say
Oh.
secretions either. Can I look at these tables while he's doing that? Are they, I don't know, covered in blood or anything like that?
They are not. They look to be coated in some sort of waxy surface.
Interesting.
You do find around a lot of the tables there seems like these little arms that stick off and what look like cloth bandaging being held on top of them in spools.
Just love that. Are
Is there a cloak
drawers in
hanging on
this
the wall?
desk?
There are no cloaks on the wall.
Are there drawers in this desk?
There are not. It seems to be a plain working desk.
Get from these vats. Is there any juice in them?
You go to the
Fucking hate
center
you.
one.
Ugh.
Yeah, go to the middle one first. Yeah.
Yeah, as you go to the middle one, you kind of look over, and as you kind of inspect it, it seems to have this weird kind of sickly green texture to it, and you hear a slight kind of emanating from it. It's either fermenting or it's boiling. You're not entirely sure.
Yeah, but it's not like releasing a gas.
It does have a smell to it, but nothing that you can discern right away. It's just like a more noxic-y smell. If based on your experience with stuff like that in alchemy, it looks like it might be a vat of acid.
Okay, it's acid. Okay. Well,
Melissa, quickly
don't-
detect magic,
don't-
please,
Oh, okay.
just in case.
don't eat this
Shit,
soup.
we should have done that way back.
don't eat this.
Don't eat it. Are you sure?
No, it looks good.
Looks like a
No,
good
Spoons
juice.
away?
Don't eat that soup. I will check the other soups out.
Okay.
The
I
other
hate
bodily fluids.
All of you.
Yum yum.
Oh, there's something interesting.
I'm trying to be optimistic about what might be in the vats. The alternative is like blood and acid. But what if it was like creamy potato?
But one of them was acid.
Probably clam
That's what I'm
chowder.
saying. I want it to be soup or juice or something. I don't
Mom,
want
are you
acid.
hungry? I'm sure I got a ration or something.
Left is clam chowder, right is apple juice.
So
I know.
you're who's inspecting what?
Law makes inspecting the soup pots, I think, and I'm doing a detect magic around the room.
Okay. So as you're doing your detect magic around the room, you notice in this particular one over here. Okay? There seems
No, I didn't see your ping. Which one is it?
right
Yeah.
over here. There seems to be fragmented magic coming from the bottom of
It's not
the
working for me either.
no,
we
the
can't see
pink-
your. We
this
can't
one?
see your
Oh,
ping.
there it is. There it is. Now
Oh,
it is.
the brown pot.
Yeah, there seems to be fragmented pieces of magic coming from the bottom of here.
What kind of magic?
I hate that.
Mm,
Magic.
Your
enchant-
favorite part of
enchant-
the spell? Enchantment.
And I will check for secret doors in this room while
Okay.
they're doing those things.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that.
That is a 21.
There are no secret doors, but the room
Okay.
does expand as you're walking around it, and you notice it does expand into a staircase right around here.
Oh, okay. That's less weird.
So as
Unless
you
you're
two,
talking about just crows.
as you two approach the vat and you start to look over, you notice that there is like a gray substance in there that looks almost like deathly still.
The one they're looking at?
Yes, the one where the magic seems to be coming from.
You know what? Hey, let me do my job. I'll come take a look and see if I recognize this liquid or see if I can discern anything. Do I know what's in this vat, or does anything?
You've never seen a liquid like this before.
Okay, does it ring any bells, or does it have heat going under it, or it's just perfectly still, just chilling there?
Be affixed to the floor, like as you're looking at them, they seem to be like built into the floor. You can make a history check if you want.
Okay. 17.
17?
Yeah.
As you're looking at it, like nothing really stands out to you about this type of liquid.
Does it smell caustic or anything, or it's just super neutral?
Doesn't really have a smell to it.
Oh, okay.
What
Oh.
does your dog nose scent?
Oh yeah, I have advantage on smell things too. That's weird, helpful for alchemy.
Oh,
I do.
Okay.
I'm getting nothing from this. I don't recognize it by the color. It's not really doesn't really smell. It's oddly neutral in all ways I can tell. I don't think we should touch it or do anything weird with it. But you said there's magic in it?
yeah, like some kind of enchantment or something.
Like the pot is magic, or there's like some magic things inside the water?
Something magic inside. The thing, like that thing, that sludge she points down. I assume that's sludge.
Mhm.
Like points down, like something like down there is magical. Maybe it's under it. Maybe if we drain it, there'll be something underneath it. I don't know.
Who else but Lamek? And I put my hand in the water.
Okay, so as you put your hand down and you start to reach, you get all the way to about the bottom. You kind of have to, it's funny because you have to like hop up and like, so your feet are like behind you, just kind of kicking in the air.
I imagine Nerissa immediately like grabs him like around the waist to make sure he doesn't tumble over.
You
which
have to
means
lean in
very
pretty
little,
far,
but
about 4 to 4.5 feet tall. So you have to lean in, and the ichor doesn't start till about a foot down. So you lean in and you get your hand all the way down, and you feel around, and you find a bunch of pieces that almost feel like they don't belong there. And you count, like as you're kind of scraping them up with your hands, you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you kind of just grab them as a handful. And Nerissa, like you can kind of see with like that little bit of the vision you would have with the spell, all the pieces kind of come together, and you can tell he's got all of them.
okay, that's like, I mean, everything that's in there is you. If you want to try and pull it out, God, I hope you can pull your hand out of here. Otherwise,
Was
we
it
have a
just
problem.
water?
It's not water. It feels
It's
very
gonna be.
Oh, he said it was kind of gray. And
yeah. It's almost
okay.
it's very gray and like
It's a-
jelly.
I bet you it's a glue.
It's
Try
almost
and
like,
pull your hand out.
It's congealed blood.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need you to
will-
make a Constitution saving throw.
What kind of juice is that?
Ooh,
Ew.
Tormund
Stop
was right
it.
there. Did you get plus
Lamont's
10?
next to us.
You
Yeah.
plus 10.
My guy. So that puts me at a 19
Or
plus,
plus 5, sorry, not plus 10.
so 20,
5.
24.
Okay, so you only take half damage.
That's fine. That's what we're here for. Putting our hands in things.
Ugh.
You
Yeah.
take 6 points of acid damage.
No, he
I'm
doesn't.
out.
Oh, he doesn't?
I
Why
take
does
that damage.
As it
Whoa.
starts to eat away at your arm without taking the damage, you're like, what the fuck? And you're trying to pull up, and you watch as the jelly starts to make its way up.
Oh. Is there a lid? Is there a lid? Is there a lid? Is there a lid? Is there a pot lid anywhere?
There
So
are
flip
no
it up. How big's this pot?
Is
said
it like
it
it's
about
moving on
7
its
feet
own?
diameter, and it's about 4 feet deep.
Tormund on the table.
How big is this pot next to it with the acid in it?
Same thing.
Picking that
Don't
bitch
pick
it
up
up.
and pouring it in.
You
Hold
try
on.
to pick it up, and they are
Hands in there.
Was,
Roughly
Oh,
how
I thought you were
heavy are
out.
these?
My bad.
Oh, am
does
I
it
out?
look
Am I
like
out or
it was
no?
moving on its own,
Oh,
this
yeah.
ichor? Or
yeah, 100%.
Can I flip the pot over?
No, you cannot.
No, it's to
Oh my
test.
god.
Table.
I-
Table.
Oh
Take
my
this
god.
table up
Can I
and put it
can
on
I-
top.
can I get my hand out of the sludge?
Oh my god.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Can I assist by pulling?
No.
Check or
Does
strength
it
saving throw?
resemble the fucking poop pile that we found earlier?
I guess, yeah. Maybe.
Oh.
Strength check or a strength saving throw?
Strength check, because you're
Okay.
trying to release yourself.
This is less good. 14?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, and you watch as it like, and then just kind of settles back down and just starts to like wobble inside of it. But you have everything in your hand still.
Okay, I thought that was
But
gonna
is
be
it-
very bad.
That hurt a little, but I got things, and I'll open my hand up.
What's he holding?
Skin's kind of ratty on your arm. Like it looks like where there was a lot of punctures from whatever the natural acids that were on there. You didn't feel any pain or damage from that because Tormont had taken that from you. But if you look on your arm, there are like burns and pustules and all kinds of shit going on your arm.
Luckily, my arm is already largely covered in illusion magic, so I'm just like kind of rearrange the dragon and odd. That didn't hurt at all.
Head down.
It looks like it should have hurt, but I feel fine, and I got things. What do I have in my hand?
They look like fragments that all could fit together. They look very cleanly broken, but very specifically broken.
Can I do a puzzle?
Yeah, go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
I'm good at those.
We flip around the table and lay them all out.
Is anyone also doing a puzzle with me?
Not me.
Yes.
I will help.
I'm terrible at puzzles, but I love them.
I will roll with advantage then. Zoink Scoob. You remember how there's the dice that have 2s on them? There's one that's just a normal 2, and this other 2 has a circle next to it. I guess that means that's a 24 total.
Oh, the DC was 25.
Ah!
As much as Narissa doesn't like to think that she is good at these things, through like her detect magic as she's watching, you notice like as he's turning it around and doing stuff like that, certain parts start to glow when they get near each other. So you just kind of give him like a little nudge on the back as he tries to turn it.
My intelligence is bad. So
You put it all together. Well, the spell's helping.
Yours
Yeah.
actually isn't that bad.
You put it all together, and you notice it is a key.
Okay.
for a lockbox with a cloak in it. Ooh.
Does it look like a normal key or like an insert that would go into something? It just
It
looks
looks
like a
like an
normal
insert that would go into something, but it still kind of has the shape of a normal key. It's kind of like a mixture of both. But you notice there is a scrawling on the side of it that says "the first key."
first key.
First of two.
We've went through
Interesting.
We've gone through so many locked doors. I can't imagine it was just for the first door's first key. There's got to be something else.
Well,
Um,
the tunnel does continue down that way. Maybe it's something down there.
Could be right. What's that last liquid in the last vat? I'm not going to touch this one, but
You look
Not
inside of
yet.
the last. You look inside of the last vat, and there seems to be withered away what almost look like small nuts or acorns or some oddly shaped things that seem to be completely dried out.
I break a table leg off and
Okay.
poke it with use it as a poking stick.
Okay, so you go in and you start poking at it. As you're poking at the inside, whenever you come into contact something, it seems to just like crack and crumble away.
So I'm going pestle and mortar with this, and I'm making a fine powder.
Okay.
I'm gonna scoop some up and put it in a pouch.
Okay.
Well, wait. Does the table leg look like it's damaged at all? After
What do you mean?
he's he's
not-
gone and made up. Okay.
No, not at all.
Taking every fiber of my being not to snort this stuff. It's
Don't.
spice.
Oh my gosh!
Spices
You can
I
are
go
thought you were a
ahead.
holy man.
Yep. You have a sack of dried entrails.
Fun. Can I do
Should've
real
fed
quick?
that
I
to the
mean, can the magic people do stuff with that?
It's a component.
It's a component I've seen, yeah.
It is not a component
It's a
of anything.
component for wish.
I don't know.
I mean,
Oh my gosh! All we need is
God,
dried
popular
entrails,
belief.
acid, and a very old gelatinous cube
An
to
ochre
cast
jelly.
wish, right?
So
Pretty sure
real
that's how it
quick,
works.
touching all the walls, doing a wall check, making sure there's no secret door, secret illusionary, whatever.
We did that already.
Did we? When we came in
Yeah, I
here?
rolled like a 22.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I did that while Lamek was checking the
I'm gonna
green
run
one.
around because I'm so fucking fast.
So wait a minute.
Uh huh.
Acid, something gooey, and it's like, oh hell, says Lord Huffington.
No time for snacks.
Huh?
No, this is a room for mummification.
Mm.
Huh. Oh wait, no, I'm not humming. I would know what that's about. It's a death thing. I know that.
Tracks?
I had assumed it was some kind of morgue or something.
Embalming and
Okay.
such.
Yes.
I've been
I
looking
would
at some
say
good homes
Huffington-
lately, so I get it.
From your astute vision of it,
Knowledge.
it does look like a place, like a laboratory for mummification, yes.
Well, luckily there's only 4 tables and there's 6 of us, so 2 of us will be all right at least.
That goop is probably embalming fluid. It's gone really, really south.
I think it did a bit more than embalm, but it's fine. We're done here.
Scooting on down.
Stairs, everyone?
Ready
Yeah,
for the money.
Checking out these
scooting on down.
stores.
We are looking at said stairs.
All right.
Everyone within 10 feet?
Mhm.
Yep.
So let me
Yeah,
just
about
go ahead.
Maybe
Know the
10.
area.
By the way, Q, maybe 10.
All right. The stairs descend and go into another, what looks like another hallway.
Shoom.
Yeah, let's move down. Yeah, let's spike this thing a little bit.
Yeah.
It's getting past 11. Let's see what we got. We're gonna move. Let's get somewhere good.
We're heroes, after all. With
Yeah,
a
we're
sense
not-
of adventure.
Let's
You
do
notice immediately in front of you as you're walking,
Where is my giant sword? Around here somewhere.
20 feet long, going edge to edge, is a giant carved hole in the center that takes up the entire hallway. And as
Okay.
you lean over and look down, there are hundreds of spikes of varying sizes.
Rissa,
Can I
you
go
still
grab
got
one of
that
those
detect
tables?
magic up? Why? Huffy can just bring us all over on his flying chair,
I can jump that.
and I think we're good. But is that
Yeah.
detect magic still up?
If it's not, I'm gonna recast it. And peek over the hole and make sure nothing's.
Is it an illusion?
Is there any magic?
There is no magic around you.
You said 20 feet deep, or is it 20 feet wide?
20 feet long, 10 feet wide, looks to be about 30 feet deep.
30 feet down.
I don't like this still. I don't like it. Like it's like that's like a bad vibe. I'm getting a bad vibe.
You
Just
know
Not a
say-
what?
magic bad
Has
I'm
vibe.
gonna
anything in this
scale
place
the
giving you a
wall.
good vibe?
How deep again?
30.
30 feet.
Better vibes.
Jallison is gonna walk across the wall,
Yep, easy enough.
and I make it fine, right?
Sure.
What's that
Okay.
mean? Yes or no?
That's right.
I'll jump on.
I mean, you
Huffington's
guys
server.
could see if I'm dead. I think.
Good day, though.
I
I
don't
know
know.
he's got a throne now. That's right.
Does it look like there would be space around? Like,
No.
could I check? Okay, so I couldn't go down and check for other secret doors.
Oh, like, could you actually traverse down into it?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I feel like slipping and falling.
Is this what is this perception check for? Is it like?
See if there's room to get down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just making sure because I have advantage for certain stuff.
Tormont's going to suggest that
That is
we get somebody across there who's got some strength, and we can
dirty 20.
use
You
a
know-
rope as a.
I would say with
Nope.
the 20, you notice as you're going across, like, and you're looking at it, you're like, oh, there seems to be like a path in the spikes. So if you were to be able to get down there, it looks like you could probably traverse it and then climb back up if you had the strength to climb it. You could
I have
probably
spider
walk.
climb.
Yeah. If you were to go down there, you would be able to go down and you can see kind of like a pathway that is in between the spikes. And then you can make your way up.
Okay.
So-
but would I be able to get around to the edges of the wall of it? Because
That, no. It looks like you
okay.
would
Okay.
through. Yeah.
Tormont will take his
Then
rope
that's
out
all I
and
was worried
get
about.
ready to start lowering people down into the hole there.
Mhm.
Huff,
Well-
is your chair walking or flying?
It's flying.
It's flying.
Flying.
So, well, you can just go across
No, yeah.
and can you bring people in here?
Everyone but me can get across, no problem.
I
I
can't get across.
can. I technically can. I can. I guess I can just hold on to the back of Huffington's chair and he can pull me across.
Yeah.
Because levitate can go
Like-
up and down. It can't go left to right.
Yeah.
But if a big pull, that doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
keep-
have
Yeah, so
Huffington get
Dick
across.
can make it. Everyone can make it, even if Huff has to make 2 trips.
Oh yeah, I mean, I
We
can
can always
make it. I'm
just
already
tie a
over here.
rope to Huffington's chair, and I can hold it from the other side, and Lumek can go across the rope.
But there's
Yeah.
a risk of falling.
He's got high dex.
That's a lot of corpses. I'm just saying, if we don't gotta risk
No.
it, don't.
Lumek's easy
Yeah.
enough to go on the chair. I don't know. Will the
I'm
chair
little.
take my weight and Huffington's weight combined?
Mike, you can jump.
Probably not.
Mike,
No.
you can jump this.
Mike, you can jump.
Yeah, you can jump
long
like
jump is
47
crazy.
feet.
Yeah,
You can jump.
No.
Yeah, you can long jump this. It's a
you
20
can long
foot.
jump. You can long jump 27 feet with a 26 is your strength score.
My strength score is 25.
Yeah, the
You
hole's
can
20
jump
feet
25
long.
feet,
You can.
and it's 20 feet long, so you could clear it without a roll.
Okay.
Even
Then I will run and jump and look all cool.
Adam can run on the wall.
Already
well,
done
you
it.
know you have to roll.
Yeah.
Just roll. It's a very low DC.
Yeah, just in case. Just in case it's a 1.
I'm gonna roll the big dice that only does 20s and 1s.
Here comes the 1.
No risk it, no
Look.
risk it.
I did this once and I rolled a 1 and died.
It rolled an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Needed a 19.
I landed superhero jump or superhero landing. Or across. Yay!
So who is all who? I would say who's the last one across.
Probably.
If Narissa's floating across with Huffington, probably me.
I would wait.
Well, because
for you.
technically the 3 of us can go at the same time, right?
You're tiny.
Yeah.
So it's
true.
those 3
Who's
probably
tiny?
last.
Me.
Yeah, you're tiny, and I do all my weight carrying. It's just I just need a force to pull me across. So probably the
Yeah.
3 of us can go last.
I'm
I'll go last.
lore tiny. You tell me, Q. I'm lore tiny, but I'm still technically
go-
medium,
be
I'm a
able to
medium
go-
creature. But
You'd be able to go across. I would just say between you, Huff, and Narissa, I need you both to roll a d20 for me and just tell me the numbers.
Oh, everybody,
Ooh,
or
okay.
Just you
It's
3
you 3.
oh,
as you're floating across.
I have a
The spikes can
7.
cast a spell magic, by the way.
I see your 7, and I raise you a 6.
I got
Ooh.
a 3.
Oh my
I like
god.
to
What is
I,
going on?
haven't rolled a
Uh-oh.
double digit tonight.
All right,
Uh-oh.
Narissa.
How did I roll the highest with a
Are
7?
you rolling a
Guys.
d10?
Hello?
Lowest.
Yeah, everyone double check the dice. Jake, are
Highest.
you rolling a 12 or a 20?
That was a 20.
Narissa,
Oh, great.
You're dead.
as they're floating across, as you're all floating across, you watch as like everything seems to extend a little bit and time gets a little slow. And you hear that familiar voice again. You just hear, drop them. Drop them. I'll get you out of here. Drop them. And you just feel it almost like it's pulled away from trying to whisper to you.
Do I recognize it that time?
No.
No, I
Well,
don't.
make a
Luckily-
history check.
Like a history check.
Or perception, sorry. Make a perception check.
Luckily, she's not piloting this dragon man, so she can't drop them.
I'm just gonna go to bed. You know what? That's an 8.
God. Are you rolling a d8?
Yo, I rolled like 6 different d20s.
You suck
Yeah.
at random.
You got to let one get in its groove.
What if I roll in the roller? What happens if I come in here and I roll a perception
Watch
check?
me.
Let's check out. Let's check it out. Let's
No,
see
it's a
what happens.
3. It doesn't fucking
Even
matter. Welcome to
better.
my life. I just sometimes I like you don't need to win all the time, you know, but sometimes I want to win once. I just want to win once.
You don't recognize the voice.
Ugh.
But you make it across safely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See if it.
Well,
That's
they
kind of
were-
entertaining.
It
Well,
would
they
be
weren't-
entertaining. This is my life for 2 weeks. I'm getting a little frustrated. I've played in a bunch of sessions and I can't.
It's like
Don't worry,
drop 'em,
season
drop
2 will
'em.
be different.
Okay.
Since I was the first one over while everyone else was making it across, I'll be checking the rest of this hallway for secret doors
Go ahead and roll.
or stairs.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
We moving down this hallway.
Oh, fuck. 15.
Okay, this one was a lower DC, so you're fine.
Oh,
As
thank
you're
God.
walking, you're kind of like
I rolled a 12 and a 1.
tapping, going.
Wait, was
along.
that in? Well, never mind. You said I was fine anyway,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
You're
It's
kinda
still
tap-
investigation, though, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you notice right away as you're tapping, you're like, I've got a feeling about here, and you kind of take a little dagger and you just go right
Where?
beside you, and it just goes in the wall, and you kind of walk up to it and you go, and you watch as the
Where?
wall, in this area here, right there.
I think your pings are lagging.
Oh yes, they are. I know why. They're right there.
Oh, right there? Okay.
So right about there. The blade sticks into the wall and you kind of walk up to it and you crank it a bit and just move forward and you watch as the wall kind of slides out.
Yay. And that's the only one?
And that is the only one you find
Okay.
into a small room that has a very visible door at the end of it.
Not a secret visible door.
Was there anything that's done this part?
Nope, she would have. I would say she would have checked everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
dead end? Okay.
Mhm.
We open the
Alright.
door.
Okay, you open the door. No checking, nothing. Okay, just go ahead.
Open the
Yeah, I
door.
was gonna check it, but
It's
he
fine.
said we're opening it.
The door is not trapped. The door is a door.
Ooh.
The room appears to be filled with funerary offerings and furniture.
These are either weird snakes or curtains.
There are 4 rotting sofas, a couple of throne-like chairs, a jumble of stands, small tables and vases, and urns that are dented, chipped, and broken. Only the rather plain tapestries hanging from the east and west walls appear to have been spared through rough looting. Amid the general havoc are scattered several trunks and a large number of coffers.
Hmm.
Any interesting imagery on the tapestries?
No, they are plain tapestries.
Okay.
I think we need Rissa in here because you said that there are chests or something, boxes.
There's the room seems to be pretty looted through. But there's a couple of chests that looks like they've been kicked and broken open. There's a couple coffers that look like they've been smashed on the ground, that sort of thing.
So nothing looks like it could have anything else in it.
Not
Just from a
initial-
glance.
Yeah, just from a glance, no.
Hey Rissa, do your thing.
Yep. I stand in the middle of the room and I cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I'm wondering
You
if your
cast-
stuff might be here.
You go to cast Detect Magic, and it fails. And you immediately feel your feet touch the floor.
Ooh.
I back out of this room instantly.
As you back out, you seem to take that back step. All of you hear little
Well, I would
steps.
go invisible, wouldn't I? Because if it's
You're invisible, but they can
I'm
hear
still-
your little footfalls.
oh,
Wait a minute, are you still invisible if
No,
magic
as
is
she
on?
would have walked in the room, she would have and phased in, which you
Mhm.
wouldn't notice because you still think you're invisible until someone is blatantly staring at you.
yep.
And then you go to
Oh.
cast Detect Magic and nothing happens, and then your feet touch the ground.
No, and then I immediately nope, and leave the room.
Yep. So as you leave the room, you kind of and your invisibility comes back, and you immediately get that 1-inch float again. You're,
Her safety zone.
When I walk in, do my swords go out?
they do.
Okay. I will flip them and sheath them since they're out anyway.
I
Your
try to
tattoos-
walk on the wall and nothing
The
happens.
the illusionary magic on your arms also disappear.
They're just sitting still. My dragons are very still boys.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-magic.
Is that a door on the far right side?
It is not. It is fuck, what do they call it? It's like a little, almost like a window lit that's kind of just built into the wall. It looks like it's housing like a painting. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like a shadow box or something. Okay.
Kind of like a shadow box. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll investigate this room. Look for anything interesting or secrecy and stuff.
I want to check behind the tapestries
All right, go ahead.
for secret doors.
Part of it.
Go ahead. Roll
Can
investigate.
I will do one of those as well.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
18 for mine.
Jalison, you go and check the west wall, and Lumic, you go and check the east wall. As you guys are looking through the tapestries, they feel extremely heavy, almost like they're made of a metallic substance, but they're very obviously cloth. And as you go to look behind them, there's you pull it away, and it's almost like, when you lift a blanket too fast and you get that immediate smell of ozone from the static. You immediately smell that from the back of it, and you're like, ooh. It's very off-putting. Jalison, as you're checking the west wall, you go through it, and you start kind of lifting from the bottom, lifting from the sides, and you do find a doorway behind the one where you're at.
West one.
Like an actual doorway?
No, wait.
On this wall here,
On the dumb one.
right there.
Or is it like an invisible doorway?
Well, it's very obvious to you, based on the perception that they ask for here, it looks very obvious to you that it is a door.
Okay.
And it looks like the tapestry is the one that was hiding it.
I will check it for any kind of trap.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Nah, I don't know nothing. It's a 7. Seems
Does
fine to
not-
me, I guess.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Guys, I found a door over here.
Take a step on over here.
Let's open it up and
Open
see if
it.
there's magic on the other side. Yeah. I'll open the door.
I would also like to check this thing out before we leave this room.
Sure. You can go ahead and check the shadow box out. You open the door and you immediately look left and right, and you see that there is another hallway.
I will,
You put your arm in first, and you notice the dragon start to...
Okay. Oi, Rissa! If you make it through the room, magic's good over here again.
I run through the room. I hurry very quickly through it.
You hear... You see a naked half-orc just...
I have
She's
armor
not
on.
naked. She
I'm
has
not naked.
armor
I
on.
gave her clothes, yeah.
Oh,
I
he
have-
has clothes
I have
on.
armor and I have wings.
Okay.
I'm all good.
What more do you need in life?
Exactly. Look, it's a very good look, okay?
The fanciest.
And what is this little alcove thingy? Or do I have to
It looks
look
like
where
just like a shadow box of where a painting would have been with like a little ledge that has like broken statuettes on there.
Oh, okay. Alright. Then I'll go to the
Alright.
to the little side.
We're
Huff,
moving.
you're gonna have to walk this one, bud.
You
You're
can pull
strong
this.
enough that you can try and drag that stone chair through.
I will
help
assist with the
him.
dragging.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll strength check with advantage, or each of you roll one.
Between Dick and
Mike, you do have advantage. One.
Athletics? I'm gonna roll athletics with advantage.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Ew.
My work here is done. Thank you.
I'm retiring for the night. I'll take all my hit points out and go away.
That's a 30.
A 30?
Comic drop dead.
Yeah, 30 is fine. You managed.
Completed.
It's a
There's a pit right
large
behind us if you want
stone
to throw
chair.
yourself in it.
You're just like, and you're pulling. You get halfway through the room. You look over at Huff and you go, "Can you get off at least?" Huff is still sitting on the chair.
It's like, no, you seem to be doing fine, says Lord Huffington.
This is beautiful.
You drag him all the way through.
No problem for.
You kind of get to the doorway and it's a little bit tight, so you're like leaning up against it. You're doing like the running man in one spot, trying to find your footing. You're like, and it just kind of like a pool toy, just kind of floats around there for a second, and then it kind of comes to a little stop. Huff looks like he's out of breath from the whole ordeal. It took a lot out of Huff.
I have a question before we get too far.
Mm-hmm.
So finish this up and I'll ask it.
As you come around this area, you notice that there's a very long extended hallway.
How long? That long.
That long.
That's a long
Approximately
hallway.
that long.
Okay, keep
He's there, Toby.
All right, let's advance. Unless that was what we were holding on for.
No, yeah, just real quick. Can I tell if the death wards are all still active?
They are still, yes.
Okay.
Just a temporary thing.
Yeah, well, they're
We've been
eight,
in here
they're
roughly.
7
Hey,
or 8
you know
hours.
What? You
and
know
time
what
is working
might
weird,
not
so
be a bad idea is I don't know, at some point taking a short rest. How long have we been in here? Roughly.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Like has it been 8 hours or
I don't think it's been 8 hours, no.
No way.
if it's been
Okay.
7 hours, half the party loses their death ward.
It hasn't
No.
been I
That's
would say
currently
it's
our
probably
timer.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay.
Best guess. Best internal clock guess.
just think that maybe some of us could do with a short rest before progressing?
Are those allowed in this dungeon?
I mean, I don't know. I assume we can take a short rest. I don't know about like a long rest.
Let's.
You can certainly try.
I just
There's a
know
whole
I've
rule
been-
set for trying to rest in the dungeon.
We can settle down and try to rest for an hour.
If
Maybe
we
an
do
hour,
that,
maybe 7 months. I don't know how long it'll
we
be.
will end the game with a short rest. So I don't think that's the way we want the stream to end. And then
You can try. You can start having a short rest because there is something that happens at this crossroads.
Oh, there is? Okay.
So you can take a short rest if you like.
I
I say we
just
just
have
push
been
on.
down a
Is-
little bit, and I don't know what's happening.
Give
but
me
we
my key
fought
points
something.
back, baby.
So so we can take a short rest. What I can do is I can blow my 3 spell slots to recast Death Ward on the 3 party's members that would lose it at the towards the end of it, so they'll at least get an extra couple hours to it, and then the other half of the party will get 1 hour. No, if it's been 5 hours, we take an hour rest, takes us to 6. half the party would have a 2-hour death ward, and then three party members would have another 8 hours on a death ward. But I would have no spells until the end of the short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And you said until the end of it?
Oh, like if the
so-
short rest got interrupted. Like she
If we're
would blow
ta-
all-
so-
yeah.
If we're taking a short rest, before we do it, I can blow my 3 spell slots
Mhm.
to recast Death Ward on 3 people who would normally lose their short rest in what
3
would be I think an hour after
Okay.
the short rest ends.
Just do
Who's
two.
trying to do the short rest exactly?
If we all would do one, it's an hour long, right? Like you can hang out and not take it, or you can just take the short rest.
Yeah, I don't need one.
The option for
would take one
the
for
thing with that is that if something happens in the short rest and I don't get it, I don't get my spells back, and I'm tapped.
If
instantly.
everyone feels comfortable health wise, then I'm okay.
I'm fine.
Do you want your key points for Adam?
I'm fine.
And again, my spells will come back after the short rest. Again,
Yeah.
also, so that's the same thing with
Assuming
Adam.
we
Is
get
if something happens in the rest, Dick will not get his key points back.
I'm good.
Because for
I still
me,
have fun.
like, I haven't done anything that's like, based, like, there's nothing I would get back on a short rest besides some health points.
Yeah,
I just know that, like, because the only damage I've taken is from that mace or whatever I think it was I picked up.
Mhm.
But I don't like getting below 100. Which seems...
He's like, I'm at 99. We need to stop.
I'm
Let's continue.
99
I'm at half,
could
but I
kill
don't
you.
die very fast.
Yeah, and I know Lom, have you healed?
I'm
I-
damn near perfect.
Okay, I just know that wound was kind of bad, so I didn't know if it
I'm,
was...
I'm always slowly regenerating because of my ring. So,
So who
I'm-
actually needs
No, not me.
If no one
the short
needs
rest?
it, I don't...
I would use
Then
it
I
for
guess
hit
we
dice,
continue.
Other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's just
Yeah,
keep
I
going.
I would use it for hit dice, and I wouldn't be upset
that's
if I
what I
got
would
to use my
use
hit dice. But I can keep
for.
going if we need.
Mhm.
It's better than taking the rest.
Let's keep
Yeah,
moving.
if we're all good, then I mean...
What happens
Yeah,
when I
we're
step in
ready
this
for birds.
intersection?
Yeah, let's go in the intersection.
You walk as you're traveling along this corridor. You
Were there any
notice
secret doors on the way?
there are
No.
not.
Okay.
As you walk along this corridor, you notice that it'll start to branch off north and south, which I will reveal to you here. One seems to come to a dead end, and the other seems to come to another doorway.
To a minotaur.
Straight ahead of you, as
We
you're
just
walking,
saw one.
as you're walking eastward, there seems to be another door. As you cross into the central part of essentially this crossroads, a few of you stop and you
Devil
look
shows
around,
up?
Boom, boom.
and you immediately,
Nice.
a few of you feel something reach out to you.
Like
Nerissa.
physically or...
A few of you, mentally. Nerissa,
Okay.
What's up?
you immediately hear the voice again. Hey. This way. Follow my song. Give me my wings back. As the voice pulls away from you, as it tries to reach out, they're mine. They're mine! As it's pulled away from you. Again. Tormund.
Yes.
You hear deep from within your core. Holy One. Bringer of light. Avenger of good. Come to me, so that I may take your head. I've already taken 2. What's another one of the bloodline? Join your brother. As that is moved away.
Which direction?
You don't, it's just kind of centralized in your
Not
head.
pulling me in a direction, though.
No.
Okay.
Lamech.
What direction was I?
Yours didn't really give you a direction. It just felt like it was
Neither, okay.
pulled away, maybe like facing you, and then it was pulled away, like something with your face, and then it was immediately pulled back. Lamech, you hear what sounds like a gruff female's voice come through to you and say, "You know I can fix you. Bring me her heart. Cut it out of her. Let it thump in me hand. And I'll fix you. And the rest can go. I just want her." The rest of you are watch as these three are stopped mid-stride, almost look like they're moving in slow motion. And it seems like the body catches up to them. And they all kind of stop. And you all look to each other. And you hear a very audible door go. And that's where we'll end the session.
Uh-oh.
Where?
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Or did we not hear which one open?
Good. All is good.
Fuck.
These voices are trying to fight.
Trying to bring the heat. And
Bring me her
I've been
heart.
playing Bone Thugs and Harmony in the
I'm
background.
worried
for
they
this
want
whole
you to
part,
cut
and
out the heart of your
it's gone
wife.
beautifully in the background.
What sounds
Just
like.
said her, didn't say which.
They just say
It's either
Because
me or Narissa.
And you do get the feeling that with the voice, it sounds like a very disgruntled someone from your past who is asking you.
from my past.
Yeah.
Your
The
mama.
Voice seems familiar, but not too familiar. The inflection and accent and everything like that seems like someone you might know, but you just might be like antiquating it to something.
Someone I met once.
Someone you met once, someone who bit you once, you don't know.
Hard to say.
Well,
Oh my god.
It
That's gonna
better have
end that.
been before we got together. Or Jalisons.
who the
Look
fuck
at
is
somebody else.
inviting you?
Besides me.
If anybody's turning you anything, it's me.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, that's going to end the miniseries. As we said, next week we're going to be jumping
now.
into...
Now.
Mike, what are we jumping into next week?
Next week will be a one-shot.
Our community one-shot.
I don't know if we're going to do a community one-shot or it's just going to be with 4 misfits right now.
Okay, cool.
Is what I'm leaning towards too. That way, I'm in my comfort zone. And we may throw a last-minute guest in there, but we'll see how that goes.
Sounds
But
good.
as of right now, we're going to be doing a level 6 one-shot that takes place in the world of Veritas in about 100 or so years before our current campaign.
Nice. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Ooh.
So,
Are any of our characters old ass races?
Me,
I
I
heard
am.
something
I am
else.
Elves or no human? You're like 22.
I heard
Hey, Adam, are any of us an old ass race?
I mean, I wouldn't be in Vertis.
But he
100
wouldn't.
years
He
ago.
wouldn't know Virtus 100 years ago. Yeah, everyone else, lizard folk, super young, hobgoblin, standard lifespan,
I'm like 20
tieflings, are
something.
normal. Okay,
the
I
only
just had
person
that
you
thought
would know
real
that
quick.
would definitely be around would probably be Sindrak.
That
Bitch.
fucking
Idiot.
bitch.
Or Pierre. What's Pierre? Is he an elf?
Pierre's human.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pierre's a human.
So
He
maybe
puts off shitty elf vibes to
you guys
me.
are just going to be going on
Oh.
an adventure with Sindrak. That's
Can I play a shitty elf?
Hey, I'm playing.
Always play a shitty elf.
So please send me
gonna-
your characters and don't discuss
Probably-
them with your fellow
So
players.
next Tuesday.
Don't
that's what-
discuss them? Well, wait, okay.
Ooh.
Wait. How are we gonna...
We don't know each other, remember?
You don't know each other. You're all just
I
meeting. You can be the same
know,
classes.
but, like-
Create and play with you want.
But no, I can't do
Cannot
that.
do
I
that.
know.
No,
For
no,
those
no, no,
people
no.
who
Eric and
requires
Adam
the
are
fill.
the Phil king and queen
We're
of our show.
Phil.
right?
Look,
I
I
tried
like
to
being,
tell-
I
Now
like
you
being
have to
useful.
actually make
Okay.
something.
I tried
No,
to
no,
tell
no, it's
Erica to
fine.
find whatever dress that she felt comfortable in whatever color she wanted, and she was like, "No, give me guidelines." So I was like, "Find a dress of this color."
It's not my wedding.
You'll have
It's
to
not
figure
my
it out.
I don't care about that. You
To be
just, I
fair, I
just think
picked my
you can't
favorite one
make
of the 5 you
decisions.
gave me. So
Well, beautiful. So
And we're
Anyway,
still
well,
live.
perfect.
we'll
We're
talk
all
about this
playing the
later.
same
Yeah, we're still live. So next Tuesday, then, we'll be playing
all
one
of
shot.
you
Yeah,
make,
yeah.
Please,
all of you
please
make
join
clerics.
us for our little one shot. We may start
cleric
a little
attack.
earlier if possible,
Mhm.
because I'm very bad at judging times.
Well,
The last 3-hour one shot I ran went 8 hours. So
Jeez.
And then March
Oof.
1st, season 2, baby.
and March 1st, season 2, and don't forget this
Season
weekend
2.
recap.
And
Oh,
recap.
drunk. It's a drunk recap. I think we should have mentioned that. Friday or Saturday, follow us on Twitter. I posted the link in the
Drunk
Twitch
cat?
chat
Drunk
to
cat.
follow us on Twitter
you
to
said
find out
there's a
whether we're
drunk
doing it on
chat?
Friday or Saturday.
No, the drunken recap.
Oh, I thought she said she posted in drunk chat. And I'm
I know
like,
I
why?
posted
It's-
in the chat the link to our Twitter where we'll be posting what the
Oh, okay.
date and time for
It is the
is going
best place to get all
for our
our
month
I mean,
recap
we're
for-
live. What don't? Does
'Cause we're gonna
anyone
have
have? Does anyone
out.
have one of those days that's better or worse for them? I'm down for both.
I lean towards Friday if
I
possible
would say Friday
Okay.
would probably be better.
Sounds like Friday.
because I may have a date
Cool.
night Saturday night.
Oh,
Ooh.
someone's
Critical
married.
Fridays
Always
all
have
around.
date nights on
Okay.
Saturday,
Friday,
yeah.
cool. Friday night, we're gonna get drunk and
I
do a
wanna go
recap.
see
Guys, we just
Spider-Man.
made an announcement. Breaking news here. on the
Breaking
Isle of Misfit
news.
Rolls channel.
Breaking news.
It took us 7 seconds to decide on Friday
That's the
night,
fastest thing we've
It's
ever
not
done.
this easy.
and there you
Watch some
go.
Critical Role, drink some
Friday night.
wine, see how it goes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. The
finale.
new episodes of Oxford.
We are not affiliated. If it's official, sorry. We're
It's a
not
disclaimer.
affiliated.
I've posted a disclaimer like 6
Unless
times. Don't worry,
anybody
we're
is
good, we're
watching
good.
from Critical Role and
I
would like
needed
to
to
license
shout
us,
it.
we were
Absolutely
more than
not.
available to join
But
your team.
What a terrible
Wow.
idea.
We take between
Wait,
7
wait,
and
wait.
15 viewers from Critical Role's live.
So,
Mm.
so what is this? What we do? We do a drunken recap.
Yep.
You know, that runs into a drunken live watch.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll do an Amazon watch party.
No, that
know
will
that
take
works?
far too long.
Yeah.
I don't
Who
get off work
cares?
till 9, so the stream will start sometime post 9 p.m. We'll work out
Yeah.
those details later.
Yeah.
But then
Friday
we'll
night.
be here chatting on
Our
Friday
lovely
night.
producer and tech whiz Adam will be helming the entire thing, so he will prepare all the questions to get us through the timeline and explain how everything's going to go. Right, Adam?
Yep.
Our lore master himself.
Right,
You got me,
Adam?
right? You gonna send me those notes right over?
Still live, right?
As the sober one, I'm assuming I will guide all of you fools through a lovely
I
Friday.
got
Yeah,
in-depth
fair.
notes. The question is, will I not be able to spill all my hooks for into season 2?
Got all my notes right here.
Bold of you to assume I remember a single
Long
character's
con,
name.
long con.
That isn't my own.
That's why I have them written down. You
I
don't
have a
remember your
lot
backstory characters.
Of-
What do you mean? Yeah, I do.
Anyway,
Make sure you tune in for this mess on
Yes.
Friday.
As the
Friday
Lord
Right, yeah.
Master,
recap, Tuesday
Thank you.
live stream.
Thank you,
This is-
everyone.
this is
for
my
coming
note
and
Wait.
watching.
Here's
As
my notes
always.
right now. They're covered
Question.
in
You
magnets.
like that?
Quick
It's
You like
lovely.
question.
Look at those.
Yeah,
Ooh.
question.
Did we ever do the wrap up miscast? I don't remember.
That's kind of what this is.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we did one right
Okay,
before
so are we
the
doing
interlude.
questions?
I can
Probably
do
not
that.
questions.
No, I'll give you guys the
Okay.
format. We can deal with that after the show.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah,
that.
keep an eye on Twitter if we might ask for questions. That's all.
Keep an eye on Twitter, keep an eye on all the socials, and we'll make sure to get that out there. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning into our mini series. We're going to be kicking off 2 weeks. Don't forget to tune into the Twitter and the socials Friday to see when we're going to be releasing the recap. Tune in next week for the one shot that Mike, our main DM, will be running for the 4 of us. God only knows what's going to happen there, but you know it's going to be fun. And again, we really appreciate you
Death
stopping
and
by.
carnage.
Don't worry, it'll be Tuesday before you know it. Miscast out.
And we out.
Miscast?
Miscast out.
5,
Will we
Bye.
have haircuts by then?
Four.
Hopefully.